What does that give me? Is it a key?
They do your mom.
The grave key.
Damn,
Key to a door in the
he
undead
got
settlement
you.
sewer. Is there a door down there? There is a door down there.
There's 3 doors down.
There's also the tower key, which I don't need that. We'll go with the grave key. Go into the sewers.
Can't wait until Elden Ring comes out. So you have to play this for the millionth time.
You're not going to be on to play it anyway.
I'll be on to play it. Sure.
I want to let you know, Trevor, and I will leave you behind. I'm that
As you
excited
should.
for that game.
As you should.
Are you guys ready to play Halo tomorrow?
I'm not gonna be. I'm barely on the weekends. What makes you think I'm gonna be on a weekday?
Because it's Halo.
Get my energy drinks ready.
Yeah,
Your monster
junk food.
Yeah, your Mountain Dew.
Don't you
gamer.
want
Yeah.
to play and have a 12-year-old teabag your body and call you a racial slur after he's fucked your mom?
That's true. I do miss that experience. Fuck you, Shorzy.
Request absolution. Red Hilton Alpha. Until I get it. I forgot.
Owie. This is going terrible.
What is
that?
the Ice Knight fight?
We're fighting these saw guys.
Oh yeah, sometimes they're tricky. I'm just looking forward to that part where you gotta do Sigurd shit, and you gotta get to the roof of the cathedral to confront Patches. I always die there at least once.
Okay, now that I blew all my Estus.
Nice.
Why would you blow your Estus? What are you, gay?
That's not what your mom said.
Damn. I can recover.
Wow, you have legs. What are you gonna do with those, huh? Walk to your boyfriend's house?
That one. Points for originality.
Keep your door open.
No.
Dead alive.
Nope. Never.
Dad said keep your door open.
To be pet food, but I this well,
Mom made hot pockets.
with
No.
with a
Don't forget to go fight the demon.
The demon.
Yes, you idiot. On the tower.
Yeah, about Sigurd.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta roll off and do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already got the Mound Makers. Good thing, because I fought the tree.
Nice try, old man. But the future is now.
The future is not now.
Future.
It is.
who are you? I help any time.
Me and you, we are friends. I'll go die so I can have your ring when I come back.
This Claymore is really good early on.
Where'd you get the claymore?
Your mom.
Did you kill the dragon in the first area?
No.
You gotta shoot him with arrows until he runs away. I think I remember us doing this before.
I rolled off the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what was keeping me even with all the invaders yesterday that had like all the end game items.
I need it.
I don't know why Trevor isn't using his, because you're going for strength faith too, aren't you?
Me?
No,
Too
Trevor.
heavy right now.
Just change your armor like I did.
No!
You can get something with similar poise.
Absolutely not.
And it'll make you look different than some scrub newbie.
It's all a bait. They see that I'm in. You son of a stupid dog whore bitch! I was talking!
How dare you?
Anyway, it's all an elaborate bait. They see me in the default shit, they're like, oh, this guy's a noob, and then I just beat the ever-living shit out of them. See, the difference is when they see Smith in that, they're like, oh, he's a noob, and then he plays like a noob. So they confirm their bias.
Oh, I'm gonna have to join the Warriors of Sunlight for the faith shit towards the end of the game. So you gotta use that every time we kill bosses, Trevor.
I've been idiot. I already have 2 sun gems.
I think we need 15. Yeah, it's 15.
Where are my souls?
You can't
I
have
just wanted the soul.
It's so weird for the PvP for Elden Ring because you can't do 2 hits. Now it's just like 1 that you can chain together. So, yeah, you know how you can do 2 sword hits before they can roll away?
Yeah.
In this game?
Yeah.
Well, in Elden Ring, they made it so that it's only 1. No combos.
Still poised though. That's good.
They made poise. Armor makes a big difference now.
Yeah, I know. They're still poised though.
Oh yeah.
Where the fuck are my souls?
He just wanted the soul.
When'd you use them?
No, I died. Okay, did it. I died because I rolled off the wrong side.
What the fuck are you doing? Down
So I got turned around.
Bitch.
Don't fat shame her.
What?
Or him.
Oh no, she got me with the fire hug. Get off of my bitch.
Don't call her a bitch.
Bitch.
How dare you? All women are queens, don't you say that.
And she killed me. Oh, dang.
Damn.
That's what you get for calling her a bitch.
If we kill Hollow Knight Hodrick in mine,
I don't
do
know.
I have to face him in my lonesome?
You
I
killed him in
killed
mine, but you knocked him off the edge, so I couldn't get the loot.
I've
Okay, thanks.
No, you get it automatically.
once.
It'll show up in your inventory. So,
I don't believe you.
yeah.
He don't
you get
believe
it.
you.
What if?
Hey, man.
What if I were to tell you I didn't believe a word you said?
I'm telling the truth. I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Speaking of which, we were all supposed to watch Labyrinth together. That didn't happen.
I don't remember that.
We agreed we were going to watch The Boblin King together, because Julian's never seen it.
You should have waited.
Oh yeah, because we were saying your brother.
It's too late now.
That's what happened.
That's why I'm trying to close my door. I want to see this Goblin King first.
Tell him if he doesn't stop, the Goblin King will take him. No, actually, you have to say the Goblin King song.
Goblin King, oh Goblin King, take him far away from here.
I give you this child, O Goblin King.
Alright.
And then David Bowie comes and plays with glass balls next to his little brother.
Yep. In his sparkly pants.
Beautiful.
And his big poofy hair. Then you have to regret your actions and go to the Goblin world
That
to
was
save your
quite a
brother from the
performance.
Goblin King.
But you mustn't get
As
in
David
over your
Bowie's
head.
weirdly sexually
We unkindled must
frustrated and
put our duties
obsessed with
first.
you and wants you to make you his queen.
But for the moment, we've
When
a
you are
toast to
like a
make.
14-year-old girl.
See all
And
that?
you're pretty sure David
This
Bowie's
movie
gay.
sounds creepy.
Oh, it's the 90s.
I mean,
90s or 80s?
It's I think it's late 80s, early 90s. But it's fantastic, and you should watch it. It's a classic. We all should watch it.
Dark Crystal, I think, is good too, but it has the same vibes. Not the remake.
I don't much care for Dark Crystal to be H.
Really? Don't get me wrong, I never watched this many times since I watched The Labyrinth. But I still grew up with it.
It just gives me nice nostalgia. It just gives me nice nostalgic vibes because it's in that weird era of like fairy
Jim
tale.
Henson.
Yeah, like fairy tale-esque stories and.
You remember that show, Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
The anime?
I think it was made by Jim Henson. Jim Henson's Fairy Tales or something like that. Or the Storyteller, that's what it was.
But do you remember the Brothers Grimm movie?
Yeah, I loved it with the dude that played the Joker.
Yeah.
I
Well,
forget his name.
I was just thinking that I use that as an example of like it's that era of where like super fantastical like fairy tale settings, but the sets are like really cheap.
Dark.
I don't know. I just have a nostalgic vibe for those kind of movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die to Mousy Boys.
What was another one?
I'm gonna die to Mousy Boys.
Oh, you're gonna tie to the mouse. Hmm. Interesting.
Little mouse
Curious.
boy, digging in the walls, digging for cheese.
That was terrifying.
Sweeney Todd.
I saw Sweeney Todd like once, and I barely remember it.
I don't remember it either.
All I remember is Johnny Depp singing to the guy as he's giving him the shave.
That's the one scene I remember, and like, yes, there was like the little meat fire and stuff, but like, I remember like spark notes, like small notes from the film. I can't really remember too much of it.
Okay, but do you remember Sleepy Hollow?
Oh yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Ever
I never watched it, but I mean, obviously I don't know it.
Objectively, the best iteration is the Disney combo of The Adventures of Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That's the best Sleepy Hollow story by far.
Next to Billy.
That's the one I remember.
Stop, get that phony side away from me. Phony! I'll have you know this is the real deal.
So many quotable moments in that entire show.
But back to the initial thing is we all are going to have to watch Labyrinth together. So I want to listen to Julian's reactions as he watches this masterpiece.
Because you can watch it with a girl or a guy, and you can both be attracted to them. Because he's androgynous enough where it's okay.
So you think of that 4chan post with Johnny Bravo? Hey mama, I'm straight, so anything that I'm attracted to is a chick.
Especially,
I'm in that area where you gotta drop off.
Yeah, the elevator?
And I don't know, well, not the elevator exactly. It's the area Trevor survived the fall at. I don't know if I have enough health for it.
Oh, you
Just
gotta
go-
get the key.
yeah, go buy the key, idiot.
It's like 1,500 souls.
Why would I pay for the key
'Cause you might not
if I
survive
can
it.
drop for free?
Go try it. Just do it.
How you gonna get out?
I could get out just by climbing the ladder.
Well, do it then. Just drop down. See what happens.
Yeah, just do it. You think you know?
Well, then I'm gonna have to fight the mice with low health, and I know how that went for Trevor.
Just do
So
it.
buy the key.
But I don't wanna.
It's either die or buy the key. Those are your options here.
Those are terrible options.
Yes, but they're his to make.
I'm almost done with getting everything in this area. Just have to go down, get the
Lowering
key,
equip load increases attack.
and fight the demon with Sigurd.
Are you stream sniping, Smith?
Stream sniping?
Yeah.
Stream sniping who, you?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That could be
He
done.
was, because I was looking at that ring and he literally just read its description.
Oh no, I just got the ring because I just killed the demon.
You guys are like at the exact same point then. It's wild.
Huh? It's a beanpole or god.
But I really just want to hear Julian's first reaction to that movie with like no nostalgia attached to it.
It's like making a child nowadays watch like the original It. Like no, wait, this is the scary part. Like when it's
The whole movie is like the entire concept is terrifying.
Yeah, but have you
But
rewatched
the
it recently?
execution is poor.
It's hilariously bad.
It does not hold up in any sense.
The only good part is Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Not Jim Carrey, Tim Curry.
Tim
I was
Curry, yeah.
really confused when you said Jim Carrey is in it.
For some
I was like,
reason,
I
always like mix them up. I don't know why. Whenever I think of Tim Curry, I think of Jim Carrey for some reason. It's very weird, very strange.
Curry played some very strange roles. Like he was that creepy perverted scientist in Scary Movie 2.
I thought you were talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show or whatever that movie.
I still have not watched that movie. I know it's a cult classic, but I just haven't.
Neither have I. And I don't really have the desire to. But speaking of Tim Curry, I got the audiobook of Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I was reading.
Is it voiced by him?
Oh, yeah. It's voiced by... It has different voice actors for each character, and he's fucking Dracula. Can you guess how many words he says?
Like 20.
No, like 10. Because how the book is formatted, for those who haven't read it, is in journal entries. So the majority of the fucking book is either narrated by Van Helsing or...
What was it, the priest or something like that?
Jonathan.
Hi.
And, like, Dracula has only, like, 10 lines of direct speaking in that. So anytime Dracula ever says anything, it's usually narrated by whoever's writing the journal entry. So I'm like, you motherfuckers, you got Tim Curry to play Dracula in this? And he says, like, 10 words in the whole book.
Is there a version of Dracula where Antonio Banderas is Dracula?
I want to say yes, but I don't know.
Because there's been so many iterations of Dracula.
It really is.
Like, even Spanish. There's so many Spanish versions of Dracula.
Is he the... Did he play
He's the
Dracula
one
in
Spy
that...
Kids?
Hispanic Dracula doesn't exist. He can't hurt you.
Hola.
Is he the one in the... what's it? Is it Fright Night? Where all the kids have to fight Dracula and, like, the mummy?
Ooh, I do not remember. But maybe.
That's the only movie I could think maybe he's... That's the one he's Dracula in? But I'm not sure.
That just sounds like a Goosebumps episode.
Goosebumps was a certified hood classic.
True. I was not a fan of Are You Afraid of the Dark? My sister, that was more her generation.
You little baby boy. Those are pretty good.
I just didn't think they were as good as Goosebumps.
No, they're not.
Maybe it's because
They're not.
I grew up on Goosebumps and not Are You Afraid of the Dark.
My thing is... My only criticism of Are You Afraid of the Dark is it was trying to be too edgy, too scary.
Yeah.
Like, Goosebumps was that right level of creepy, but also campy as well.
Yeah, it didn't take itself too seriously.
The poor CGI in that film is what gets it. Granted, yes, it's dated. I understand.
Wait, did that movie have... Did that show have CGI?
Yeah, there were moments of CGI.
I just remember...
Yeah, I remember.
The most I remember about Goosebumps is the dog with the yellow eyes in the intro. That's like the intro.
Oh yeah, the golden retriever.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
The intro was fire.
Oh no, and he barked with the theme
It's
song.
that poor editing. Not necessarily CGI, but extremely poor editing that I love.
Wow, Smith, that was so easy. Killing the fucking ice knife in one go.
I haven't fought him yet, but I remember him being bad. I'm just trying to remember how to leave this area.
So easy, Smith. So easy. Absolutely.
I'm up on the roof.
Positively easy.
How do I leave?
I'm
Oh,
just
I
trying to
dropped down
survive
here
right
and
now.
then walk across the
I
stair.
will survive.
I've almost killed all the enemies in this area on 1 life, and it's pretty stressful.
I'm too fat.
I remember my first time playing Dark Souls.
Hey man, you ever gone through an entire area with just 1 life? It's hard.
Do we play hard?
Your death!
Yeah, is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna play hardcore souls. If you die, you gotta restart.
Oh, the
No,
entire area?
No, you gotta restart the whole game.
Oh. That
Hell
one's a
no.
little rough.
No, I think we do it.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
I like that one. Mostly because I think Dark Souls would be the perfect game for that.
Okay, you stupid birds, give me my favorite weapon in this game.
Oh, the Clanthery, the
The
stamina
two
ring.
fat ladies, bro. They are so annoying together.
Oh, you're in the same spot I was just in. I just lured one downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
you're luring fat ladies downstairs, Smith? What the fuck? What are you doing?
Pretty weird.
Pretty
Hey,
weird.
how else am I supposed to get him in my Honda Del Sol?
He's just chasing the nut. Leave him alone.
Oh, Julian, I lifted my truck and I got new wheels and tires on it. It looks so good.
Oh, no shit. After that 10-hour lift kit job.
Yeah. Amanda was like, "You gonna call Julian?" I'm like, "No, he won't really care."
I'd be interested. Why is my game freezing? Computer, are you okay?
They're playing on a waterlogged computer.
Yeah. The cat waterboarded computer. Ow! You motherfucker! Where did you come from?
I'm at a weird spot because, oh, never mind. I got Estes from killing him. Okay, never mind. I was like, I don't have enough health to survive the fall. To get out of here.
Don't fall.
You just don't fall, idiot.
Fly. Use fly.
Yeah, use fly. No, they're not dropping my scythe.
What are you huffing and puffing about, Nathan?
Nothing.
Nothing. God, it's like you're married.
Because he can he feels him. He feels David Bowie near. He can sense him.
Let's see, which bonfire is closest to...
I just want to know what kind of acid trip they were on when they were like, hey, let's make this movie.
Dude, it's fucking,
Hey, broski.
Plenty of health.
intensive, I swear.
Don't throw fucking shit at me.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up, man?
What's up, Julian's friend? How you doing?
He has a name.
I have
Oh, you didn't tell me his name.
It's John Smith.
John Smith?
Yes.
Like the Pocahontas?
Yes.
Exactly.
Like the
I
guy
said like
who...
from Pokemon. I'm like,
I
what
mean,
fucking Pokemon
Smith-
game are you playing?
Smith-
John Smith.
Smith did kidnap an indigenous woman and force her to
Sick.
marry him, so there's
Yeah,
that.
right.
See?
If she was real.
I have like no health, but I only have one little portion of the area left, and I don't know if I should go through with it. Yeah, I won't survive the drop.
I'm gonna
I
go
will
fight the Ice
survive.
Knight, and I got 4 Estus and half health, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, why don't you use some of that Estus and get full health?
Because,
You're gonna use it anyway.
yeah, I'm probably gonna use it whenever I get to the door. You have to run past fucking mini pool times 3.
That times 3.
I need to kill that fucking dragon and get the claymore.
Leader, man.
Imagine not having killed the dragon.
You haven't killed the dragon either. You merely injured it.
It's dead.
Not kill it, but when it even if it gets to 0 health, because I've managed to do it before, he still just flies away.
No, he's 100% dead.
Dead. Killed it. Now, when I was a pyromancer, I could cheese.
Ha! She said funny quit fighting.
You fucking bastards. Drop the...
What?
Drop the scythe!
Oh. No, you already have the great scythe.
No, this is the best scythe in the game.
I'm frostbitten now. All because of you.
Oh, these frame drops are driving me nuts. Computer, what is wrong?
It's wet.
Yeah, they got waterboarded.
It's dry already. Everything works.
I do not remember you being able to come into this room.
Oh, I can
Can I parry him?
That'll make you more comfortable.
There's only one way to find out.
Fuck it, let's see if we can parry this. I was frostbitten, I couldn't move. There's a claymore!
The fort's great if you're going for a lot of strength. Fort's mace is actually supposed to be really good.
No, Smith. You gotta do a pure strength build so you can actually wear Schmo's armor so we can do our...
Well, that's the beauty of choosing the knight class, is you could upgrade every weapon. And then there's this trick at Rosaria's Pizzeria. You could change your character infinitely on one new game. Where you would change your stats, and then you just exit the game, log back in, your stats are changed, and the amount of times didn't change. So literally, like, yes, we're building, but even if we make a mistake, it could be corrected like an infinite amount of times.
Well, the only thing that I'm doing is, like, the main thing that I'm shooting for here is I'm going for Moonlight Greatsword.
Yeah, that's Magic Boy. I had a fun time with.
It's strength.
I can't wait to see
strength and
Sister
intelligence.
Frida
It's strength and intelligence
as a Magic Boy.
as a knight.
You're gonna be a Magic Boy.
No, you're a magic boy.
He called
God.
you a magic boy. Interesting.
Burn. Correct. Person.
Alright, I'm at the halfway fortress.
I'm not ready yet.
Welcome home, I should speak.
Why are these frame drops here?
Honest to God, probably because your computer might be shot or getting shot because it's wet.
It was wet. It's no longer wet.
But it's water, so it's consistently wet.
No, what's wet? Your mom.
May the flame.
You're going to hell.
Hmm.
You're going to
Says
hell.
Of the sun duties we
Did you watch the new
I
episode?
doubt we've
Yeah.
much to gain from
Pretty
the
good.
blessing of
Yep.
I doubt we've much to gain from blessing.
It's so
of
weird
the-
that they're not making them like abridges, so they're doing different things like that, which I don't mind.
No, I
But
like it.
that's the only good thing that they have going so far as the Hiffle series.
I doubt we've
Everything
much-
else is like Let's
I
Plays
doubt
and
bless-
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I bless-
What
that
do I
nobody
got?
watches.
What I
You
gotta
can
do
tell
with
from
this moon bitch?
You haven't given up
Hey.
yet. You can. I don't.
Hmm?
The Ascot ins even I pity.
Because I've never done her stuff before.
Really? So
Well, it's
the
'cause I
first time you
usually-
talked to her,
Because I always fuck up the mound makers and don't get to it. So I'm pretty sure.
yeah, it's
So what I gotta do?
you can't be an invader. Like if you join Rosaria's thing, then she's gonna be like, sorry man, like I can't work with you. So you can't be a Rosaria's finger, or that ruins the quest. And the second encounter is after the catacombs, as long as you don't join Rosaria's
So
fingers.
I just wait to join Rosaria's until after I do her bullshit.
Yep, exactly. After she's
gonna
like,
be
you
honest,
saved
I
my
didn't
life, I'll work with you. And then you fight the NPC version of Podrick, because that's her father, and their stories are like intertwined. She's trying to kill him because he went hollow and kind of put him out of his misery.
How did you guys kill the dragon? Did you just shoot his wings?
do not beg what.
No, we hit him really hard.
Bro, if you throw another fucking bomb, I'm coming up there and shoving this giant claymore right up your anus, dude.
Are you getting invaded?
Now I'm talking to an NPC like that. It's sad, I know.
Yes, yes it is. It's quite sad. Quite pathetic, as some would say.
Oh, Champion, do you wish to? Oh, you've now tailed what?
Can you teach me any miracles, bitch?
Probably a better healing one.
I don't want it.
Have a play.
Ever your support now.
No. I'm the Pokemon.
You know what? Good luck to invaders, because there's going to be 2 healing boys in the group.
Who?
2 healing boys. Me and Trevor.
Healing. He thinks I'm gonna heal. Yeah, what you said. Which I need a talisman, right? I forgot I need a talisman. Do I have a talisman?
Yeah, you bought one. I distinctly remember.
It says I can't use it. I don't have enough faith.
I put just enough to use a talisman, at least in the beginning. All you need is 10 faith.
No.
You only need like a point.
I have one. I have the Saint's Talisman for 16 faith and the Cleric's Sacred Chime.
The basic bitch one is only 10 requirement.
Oh, where do I get the basic bitch one? The
You
old
just buy it
hag?
from the hen. Yep. Drawing handmaiden. I think that's everything in this area.
No, you're wrong.
Fought the demon. Got the pyromancer. Ah, yes. I need to go downstairs.
Give me my power!
Yes.
Oh, I would do anything.
Draw out my inner strength. Which one is it? Yeah, it's vitality for...
You know, I was watching the other day that's amazing is Ren and Stimpy. And my favorite moment was when like Ren is looking at his like they draw him like really like distorted and he's like talking about his hands.
My favorite one is the horse. When they were selling stuff, they were going. They were selling rubber nipples, and he was like,
"This is a."
He had like a bunch of rubber nipples like over his head and on his hooves, and he's like, "No, boys, I don't think I do have a need for rubber nipples." He's like, "Hope you don't think I'm crazy." They were like, "Please, sir."
I was thrown off because I was thinking of the kitty litter advertisement.
No,
this is a real horse. He's like, "Hi, I'm a horse."
Treat the she is mine.
Don't tell me how to treat my firekeeper. You have no legs. You can't tell me what to do. No
Don't
legs have
hurt
legs.
her or
me
I'll
a
report
firekeeper.
you for waifu abuse.
Alright, come on, losers. We have Pokemon battles to do.
Trying to get a claymore.
No, we're in the prime fucking invasion post.
I am getting a
Oh yeah, it's a swamp star. See, why buy a key when you could just drop down like I did and get this all for free?
I wonder, do I have enough souls that I can get the tower key?
No, you don't. Oh, I need to get the free levels. Forgot, it's such a chore.
How dare you speak to an NPC like once every time you go back. Speaking of which, I need to go get my giant seed.
I usually do it all at once. Like, I'll keep jumping off and killing myself just to... Because he activates and gives you a new level every time you die. So, you die like 5 times. Well, you talk to him, kill yourself, talk to him again, he'll give you another level. You get it all knocked out in like a few minutes.
Will you fucking fly away already?
No, will you fly away?
I wish.
He can't fly.
If he jumps off a cliff, he can, for like a short moment of time.
Learn surf.
Smith, you splash.
I'll use struggle bug. How about that?
No, you splash.
Doesn't struggle hurt you and the other Pokemon?
No. So the lower your health, the harder. I want to say the harder the struggle, like the harder it hits. So like people will do that with Magikarp, and they'll give it Focus Sash, and have it leveled up like level 100, and then they'll just use Struggle, and it fucking knocks out their entire like legendary team or whatever. I'm pissed. So I'm getting Pearl. I'm getting Pokemon Pearl, and they showed what legendaries are coming with each edition.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the birds. I don't like the birds, but I like Palkia. In Diamond, you get the fucking dogs.
They're cats.
I see.
Like Entei, Raikou, and
Did you say cats?
No, the dog.
No, they're cats.
They're dogs.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Trevor said
They're
cats.
dogs.
They are cats. One is
Entei.
clear.
They're literally called the dogs.
No, they are
Entei.
cats.
Raikou, I will say, is a saber-tooth tiger.
He's
So, yeah.
literally a saber-tooth fucking tiger.
Yeah. I'll
Entei
agree
looks
with
like
you.
a dog. to me.
Entei is clearly a fucking lion.
He's
What is Suicune?
A deer? I don't fucking know.
A deer?
It's no dog.
He is a fucking dog.
What kind of fucking dog are you looking at?
Suicune? They're literally called the Legendary Dog Trio.
No, they are cats.
Legendary Dog Trio. Dragon, will you fly the fuck away already? How low
If-
do I have to get his health?
If Arcanine was in there like he was originally supposed to be, then yeah,
pretty little.
they could
Say
be dogs.
Arcanine? Oh, Arcanine. Yeah, I forgot he was supposed to be a legendary dog.
But no, they're cats.
They're dogs.
See, Trevor, I was agreeing with you until you talked about the one that was a deer.
It looks
was
like,
like-
a fucking... It doesn't look like no dog.
There's the
It looks
hole.
more like a dog than a deer.
Yeah, and you have two that are literally cats, so checkmate. I win.
Either way, Raikou is one of my favorite legendaries, and he's in Diamond. I'm a little upset about that. Maybe though I'll be able to trade someone like a Zapdos for him or something.
Oh, I was thinking of Raichu like an idiot. Like, idiot. That's a mouse.
You dumbass.
And Raichu, I can't remember Raikou. I was thinking of Zapdos, and I know that's wrong.
He's the saber-toothed tiger.
No.
That's apparently a dog.
With
yeah,
the
right.
silver hair, kind of.
No,
Huh?
you...
Silverish hair.
No.
No, that's Suicune. No, I guess Raikou does have silverish hair. It's either silver or
Yeah,
purple.
it has that cheetah print. Has that silvery hair. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right one. Let me look it up, because it's bothering me now.
Raikou?
Yeah, that's definitely spelled right. Yep, same one I was thinking. It's purple, not silver. Well, I mean, like, the mane is... Yeah, the mane is just white. Yeah, that's definitely Sabertooth.
We're gonna try and shoot you in the wing.
How dare you.
Shooting you in the wing is not working.
Join, get over here. We have PvP to do in our favorite spot.
Hold on, I gotta fight the Ice Knight, and I'm buffing my weapon with Fuego. Straight fire, bro. Straight fire.
Can't remember. Yellowfinger's an NPC, right?
Yes.
Yellowfinger... What does that name stand for? Yellowfinger Hazel, yes.
Then I got invaded by a watchdog. Interesting.
You gotta fight both at once, huh? You could activate the finger and then make it equal ground fighting amongst all the chaos, but... Nope. Running through the road of sacrifices now, maybe a minute, because I need to collect all the items here.
I don't have a
Don't
minute,
die.
Julian.
Why don't you just, transform, turn to one of the items so they never find you, because it's fucking impossible to find somebody who uses, branch in that area. Like, yeah, you can keep hitting random crosses, but... or graves, but it's not gonna work out.
Oh,
Oh, but the NPC may automatically know where you're at.
yep, he does.
It's a shame.
I forgot he can fucking heal.
Why can you heal?
If I didn't play through this game like 50 times, I'd be really scared of losing 25,000 souls. It's really going to take a lot of getting used to
Whoa, no. Please don't have the
jumping features.
Oh yeah, the jumping
Dark
attacks look
Souls.
OP as fuck.
Well, they're easy to see.
No, the
PvP
fucking
game.
weapon arts are what's OP in that game.
They look cool as shit.
I know they do.
Is it OP if everybody is OP?
No, see, that's the thing.
Is it wrong to be strong?
Like, in this game, there's absolutely, like, OP weapons, like, clearly, but I think they did a pretty good job of...
Okay, and
Actually, all the weapons, depending on your build, are pretty... You can really use anything in this game.
Okay, NPC and Invader are dead. No help from any of you.
So proud of you.
Julian, get your ass over here.
I'm kind of close. Not really.
Remember Star Wars?
It's like Todd Howard and his dependence on nostalgia for income when Skyrim re-releases.
Even though they completely ruined Skyrim because it destroyed all the mods.
I know, they're like, Bethesda was like, why don't we do that? And then they made it worse. They're like, we're gonna make this epic quest with no voice acting and notes. And they're gonna be all fetch quests and DLC and they'll cost $30.
Remember Hot?
I remember when that joke was funny.
It's still humorous. It brought me joy. Give your balls a tug, Trevor.
You know what would bring me joy is you getting in this fucking world so we can do some PvP.
Aww, he wants to be my friend.
Smith, you're just jealous because no one wants you.
I have friends like that.
Your mom wants me to fuck her.
Yeah, well, I fucked your mom, shit lips.
Yo, I fucked your mom. Who said that?
It's Lightning McQueen. I fucked your mom, shit lips.
Oh, it was Lightning McQueen, that's right. Dragon, will you fly the fuck away so I can get the damn claymore?
Shooting him! Where are you shooting him from?
The ground?
Like by his right on the area right before that tower?
Like, remember where like he shoots all the motherfuckers on the ground in that row?
Yes.
Right there.
You should shoot him. Let me see your screen. Share it. Or are you streaming?
I'm not streaming.
You should be streaming, idiot.
I know a better place to shoot him where me and Trevor got through him in like, I think it was like 5 or 6 minutes. And we were fighting an invader at the same time, warding one off.
Well, I'm basically out of arrows at this point. I got 11 left.
Oh no, you're gonna have to start from square one. Alright, I see your screen, but I only see the Dark Souls 3 screen. Okay.
Well, no.
No, I do. Okay, let me see around. Okay, run straight down, like at the end down there, and you see where those, like if you run straight down, you can shoot him way easier from back there.
Because you can't hit me from here.
Yeah, but look how much damage you're doing, dude.
A lot.
You're only gonna do. You'll be able to do 64 damage from that up close with an arrow. You're gonna need more arrows and start from square one. But basically, you would go right around there by that staircase, and then just shoot his wings. You see, look at
okay.
the part. Yeah. Look at that. Now you could just do it rapid fire, get 3 off before he gets angry, and then shoots fire at or more. Shit. You don't have enough arrows though. You're gonna have to go back. So you're wasting
You need
time.
to go back.
And then when he shoots fire, no, not up there. You gotta run. See that cubby in the corner? No, not there. Straight back, straight ahead, down there.
Right here?
If you go in there, he won't be able to hit you from there. So that'll be the strategy moving forward. And you'll be able to get a claymore. Alright, Trevor. Let me use up all these souls then.
Why do you need to spend souls? It's not like you're going to be in danger of losing them.
Just one. Oh.
No, not really, but I may as well. Maybe we're on the graveyard. I need to talk to that bastard. Alright, let's buy all this. I have a habit of buying every item in the game, and it really slows down my level up.
Die, you stupid crap.
Yep, that was 10,000 souls right there. Definitely gotta get throwing knives. At least 100 of them. For those times where people have no HP and they're running away. Or they got the Tears of Denial on. Now, do the Hollow Boy stuff. Starting off the strength. And then we go faith. We get none of the faith shit till later on. So I'm gonna start off 40 strength and then level up to 40. Good old Andre.
Mr. Krabs, what made you build a second Krusty Krab?
Money.
Money.
What made you decide to build it right next to the first one? Money. There you have it, folks.
I like the SpongeBob, the caveman SpongeBob episode where they just kill Mr. Krabs.
Future.
I think like I saw some YouTube video that was like, yeah, this episode is actually really dark.
It is.
I haven't rewatched it, so I don't see how that vibe could be made. I heard it was something to do with existential crisis or something.
Yeah, Squidward was like fucking going through shit. He's going through some stuff.
He always goes through stuff. That's why he's the most relatable character. Okay, so I'll buy heal. Medium heal. I guess I'll get my faith up to 15.
Don't mind me, I'm just conquering the swamp by myself.
Oh, you're already in the
I told you to wait, you bastard. Yeah, and now I only got 600 souls and I only leveled up once. Now that I bought all the stuff. But it's okay because I'm level 31 anyways.
Dude, these knives are not dropping.
Yeah, that takes a bit. Trevor was getting real lucky, actually. Trevor, what level are you?
I am 36.
31. I have to... I use up my souls, so... Oh yeah, I need a giant seed. I will join you momentarily. Once I get this giant seed, I'm heading straight down there and need somebody. Smith, you killed the dragon yet?
Working on it.
Why don't you spawn in the other area?
Oh,
Go down the staircase.
getting invaded again.
I'm coming, Trevor! I want to fight him. It has to be me!
No, hurry up and lay your sign down. I see him.
It's me! I'm the cat! Praise the sun. It's down.
Praise the sun!
The idea of Amanda just quietly watching TV and hearing you yell that from like 3 rooms across is hilarious to me. As soon as he sees that summon request, he's gonna hightail it right down there.
Giga Chad, I choose you.
Whoa. I'm Giga Chad. Hi.
Giga Chad.
But I'm scared.
He's down this way. Giga Chad, I choose you. Giga Chad. Use light attack, Giga Chad.
I missed.
Use heavy.
It was almost effective.
Use bulk up.
Use quick attack.
Use dragon dance.
Use parry.
Oh, I ran out of HP.
Oh, you're gonna run out of HP here in a second.
He fainted.
He's a pretty good player. He knows what he's doing. Well, that was a good attack.
Kill him. Slay him.
Kill him now.
And so
Oh, that was
ends
really good.
Giga Chad.
That was really good. Oh, that was a close game too. He's good, Trevor. Good luck. You should. I don't know if you upgraded any of your weapons, but his Claymore is definitely +3 like mine.
Oh shit! That was a bad trade. Shouldn't have done that.
It's also honorable, which is close.
Oh, how did he catch me there? Damn, he got me.
Yeah.
You failed me.
He's a good PvPer. Let's see. Stein's down again.
Tyler's
How many
bitching.
kills do you have?
Tyler's bitching. Guess move over to the other chat.
It's like, you guys are leaving me all alone.
So let's go to the other chat so you leave me the fuck alone.
Alright.
I know. You bitch to him.
You can't just hang out by yourself?
I don't
No. No. I can't. No.
I was like, man, moving over is gonna be so annoying. I forgot that we were in a private call.
I'm playing Horizon 5.
I've been hearing about that game. But I heard
Pretty good.
everything kind of grindy and the one before it.
They're not too bad. Like, I've been playing...
I actually enjoy racing games.
I've been playing for about... I played maybe 10 hours. I'm already level 30. And I have a 50 or 60 cars already.
Oh, no shit. Okay, so...
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
yeah.
It's just kind of annoying, because... I I like racing sim games better than these arcadey games. I mean, this is something to play, but
I like the arcade ones. The actual like racing games where it's all like technical, like Gran Turismo. Like I don't want to have to learn to actually like how to a transmission actually works and like modify my car like that. Like I don't know, man. Like the customization in that game, I think they went really realistic. At least that was the appeal to it when I was a kid.
well, the good thing about all the games now is you don't have to tune the cars yourself. You download tunes that somebody else published. Which I'd never mess with any of the tuning. I like the driving.
Yeah,
I'm good as fuck at the driving. Like I've got the AI in this game on very hard, and I can still.
I got
smoke
most of
'em.
the bullshit in here, so let's go deal with the Black Knight.
okay. Kill these turtles.
I can't remember my fucking Fallen Knight set is. Haven't found that yet.
That's somewhere
Down
here.
there.
It's in here. I thought it was like right at the start.
I knew you were a mimic, you motherfucker!
Look at the chain, Smith.
No, I just whack it with my sword.
Trevor, you're a straight sword user with a strength build. What are you doing?
Because this is very cold.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Let's see.
You need to chill out.
Ice.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
who
was.
means you.
Whoa, whoa, careful.
He was his one-liners were so amazing for that entire movie. Smith, turn your camera on. I feel.
What did
My camera is
oh,
on. You gotta click the little camera icon next to my face.
we watched
lame.
Jingle All the Way yesterday. You guys ever seen that
Oh
movie?
yeah.
It's turbo time. One of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies.
Whoa, gamer word.
Buddy,
What?
watch it.
Oh my god.
You are live. You are live on
And
camera
Twitch.
right now.
I don't even have a camera hooked up.
Handy camera.
Becca's making cheesy hash browns.
Hell yeah.
Smells pretty good, but I've already ate my one meal a day, so not eating anymore.
I had eggs, bacon, hash browns, and biscuits and gravy for breakfast. It was pretty good.
You make it yourself or do you go somewhere?
It was all homemade.
Nice. I've been wanting to go to BJ's again. Give me some breakfast.
I'm pretty sure the restaurant's not open while the place closed.
I didn't even know BJ's had a restaurant.
No, this is a local place.
You have a BJ here.
No, this is BJ's
not the
Pay Lake
wholesale.
restaurant.
Yeah. This is a lake. This is a restaurant for the lake.
I was about to say, like, BJ's is a pretty popular chain.
Yeah.
No, this is a local diner, pretty much. Which are really good food.
And it's cheap. You can get a King's Feast for like
20
$12.
bucks.
Yeah, it's
Better.
good eating.
He's to New Jersey.
It's good in the
cost of living.
neighborhood.
But I'm pretty sure the restaurant isn't open while the lake's closed.
That's cringe.
Well, I mean, that's where like
Ozymandias.
that's like where 90% of the business comes from is the lake, though.
Cringe. Let's go cringe.
Hey, you cocksucker! We got
I'll
one.
get the crab, you get the invader, or whatever works. Oh, he's after you, Trevor.
Okay, why is
Watch
it
out.
nighttime in this game right now?
Why do you have so much health, Mr. Krabs?
Edward. I oughta cut your fucking head off.
Don't let him juice up.
Fruit salad. Yummy,
Who's
yummy.
gonna win? One juicy boy?
There's no more big crabs, buddy. I already killed them all. You got nothing to hide behind.
He's running to the Dark Knight.
It's
He
already
thinks
dead.
it's still alive. Yeah.
Alright. About to race in the Desert Colossus, baby.
I'm about to fight the Ice Knight, baby.
You still haven't fought that, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Trevor, use a giant seed, please. Please.
Is he around any enemies? I don't want to waste
Yes, there's enemies all around him.
Alright, fine. There. It's been used.
KFC last night again. Chicken.
Thank you.
Fucking. Yeah, I asked for. You've had popcorn since KFC. They gave me 40 fucking.
You act like a cunt, you die like a cunt.
Wait.
I weighed it. It was 1.8 pounds of popcorn chicken.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you, Smith. I'm talking about the invader we just killed.
I know.
See, this guy right here, he gets it. Go deal with him, Julian.
Actually, epic.
Very cute.
40 pounds. You got 40 pounds of KFC popcorn chicken and you ate it all.
There's my Follow Night set. I don't remember it being this far back.
Turned into Nikocado avocado right
Check the
there.
NPCs. That man is a national treasure. Don't you trash talk.
You had to wear the respirator afterwards. The breathing apparatus.
Trevor, I need help. He's got the NPCs back him up. And I can't.
Wait, did I already do this race?
We're out of giant seeds, so.
Someone's got a dune buggy in a road race.
Why is this NPC like playing like a player right now? It's pretty frustrating.
Fucking bitch. I thought you were a man of honor. You lied to me.
Alright, Outrider Knight's dead.
He's got the exact same setup as me, too. He's literally
I know.
my dark reflection.
Sounds like a fucking 3 Days Grace song.
The dark reflection.
Yes, lit.
What's behind you, Julian?
I know.
He comes for you.
Alright, I'm gonna help you take care of this NPC, because clearly he's giving you a hard time.
I forgot you can't trade with him. He's got max poise.
Wait for the boys.
Trevor, right!
Fighting a boss.
Players and NPCs.
Getting shit on by players, are we?
I remember these
Got
quotes.
him.
I remember hating these
Yep.
quotes.
No! Oh, that was close.
I wanted
That
to
was
buy Grand Theft Auto
scary, dude.
3
My
Vice
life
City and
flashed
San
before my
Andreas,
eyes.
and it's not even out on PC
So
yet.
good at this game.
Like, as I was
You gonna
doing the
buy
swing,
that?
Julian, I saw him wind up. I'm like, oh, this is a mistake. But it was just fast
I'm in
enough.
danger.
I saw that, I was like, that's it, host of members destroyed.
Ultimate clean racing, baby.
The ultimate meta set right here. Everyone fucking uses this.
Oh, the Fallen Knight armor?
This is dope as hell.
See, you become a true master at Dark Souls when you make your guy like all pink and wear only a loincloth with
You
disgusting
have,
facial
you have the
features.
Pillsbury Doughboy hat on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like first time Dark Souls players, somebody drew like realistic art. It's like somebody in like this edgy suit. And then it's like veteran Dark Souls players. There's a pink dude in a loincloth like doing to come at me to a boss.
You need to do the barbarian build. Giant club, no armor.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
a giant club even in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I
It's actually a
literally
really good strength weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna light this bonfire, then we gotta
That was
clear out the
Chucky
ruins.
Fister's main weapon.
Is the moon greatsword still in Dark Souls? That was like my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
weapon.
It's in
Dark Souls 2.
every single Dark Souls
Except
I
game.
will
Elden Ring.
honestly be surprised if it's not in.
It's
Elden
not gonna
Ring.
be. It's gonna be high.
It's
So
going
is
to be. It was in
Elden Ring
Bloodborne,
a
Trevor.
Dark Souls RPG?
Yeah. Same
But,
exact like mechanics and stuff.
Like an MMO?
No, not an MMO. It's like
It's
You tried.
Dark Souls 3, except like open world and
More dragons.
Ah.
and you can jump.
What if you could form raids with 40 players? That would be awesome.
I mean, this game lets you summon like 4 people at once for some bosses, and like when you're New Game Plus like 4 or something like that, and the boss has like a ridiculous amount of health, they feel like raids.
You know what sucks? The first time I played the original Dark Souls, it was after like the PvE. The game had basically died because I played it for the first time in 2015. So I had to beat the entire game solo.
You shitting
I
me?
never once got help from a fucking player.
You never see any white soapstones, dude. Like, you play that now.
Smith, what is your
Like,
issue?
you'll get invaded from, like, sweats, but that's about it.
What are you saying, Trevor?
What is your issue?
Yeah, no, it's
I
bad.
fell off a cliff.
What is your major malfunction, Private?
He doesn't know.
I know. I'm listening to Smith struggle. I'm like, bro, you're a vet at this game.
No, I fucking was trying to get this item off the
No,
cliff,
no,
and
Smith.
I
You're just
fell.
bad.
Yo, mama.
All right, Trevor, stop at this bonfire, and then, well, you know, I'll just play till death, because
Yeah, we
pretty
just
close
got.
to dying.
All we have to do is clear out these rooms. And we're done. And the boss.
Well, you're gonna have to resummon for a boss, because I got no health, and I need that, sunlight thing, or no healing. Whoa. Who's here?
Another loser. That's the shard. Ooh, that's okay.
Wow, I like how you don't join the chat until everyone else joins. I'm in here by myself.
I just finished. By the way, that notification that you sent was covered up by these 2 gifs.
Bodil, do you have an accent?
Bing chilling.
He does. You're just.
Told you.
You just now picked up on that, John? Come on now.
I love ice cream. My name is John Cena. I love ice cream.
I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I had to look for a second. I just heard something.
Please.
I just heard something incredibly fucking retarded, so I disconnected and reconnected to see if.
Just reformat.
To see if that fixed it.
Oh, did you hear a recording
It
accent?
fixed that accent, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well.
So, Tyler, I did a heroic today.
I saw that you said something about getting carried through the roads.
Dude, the amount of damage. So, our tank and healer were full tier 4 with some tier 5 pieces. And the healer was going on trash pulls.
Oh, really? It was taking that long?
Yes, the mobs just hit so hard.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy to me is that fucking the heroic dungeons are way harder than Kira.
It's not the fact that like the heroic dungeons are literally just gear checks.
It wasn't here. It was somewhere else. Yeah, you drop off.
Because they have no added mechanics.
Not right here.
I asked.
The thing is, though, is
Hold on,
ultimately,
we gotta clear out the underside.
ultimately, you're supposed
I
to
think
do
I already
heroic
cleared out
dungeons
the-
before you do Kira. I mean, that's the way that
I
it
killed
was
the enemy in
supposed to
there, so it should just be a Knight Scholar's Ring, I think it
Ended
was.
up being the opposite.
I mean, thank God there's only a couple of bis pieces that I need from heroic.
Tell me if I'm right, I'm
I think
curious.
there's 3.
Sage ring
Sage Ring, there it is.
and the sorcerer set.
Yeah.
I ran slave pins. Sadly, the pants at the end didn't drop. Also heard Jeremy got some bigly upgrades last night.
Yeah, you did. You
gotta
got like
be
just as
weird
many as
playing.
you, if not more.
Through stuff without knowing where everything is.
It's you know,
Gonna be refreshing.
fucking RNG bullshit.
Eagle shield.
The
What's crazy to
Falcon
me is that Spencer nor I got anything of use. Like, it wasn't just me, it was Spencer too. So we had 2 people in there, and neither of us got anything. But then you pug Kara, and Jeremy pugs Kara, and you both get, like, massive fucking loot.
Actually, I should be able to use...
Away she goes, boys.
Nope, she's still too heavy. Interesting.
Yeah, and by the way, if I have an accent, where from? What kind of accent? Fuck you
Like
talking.
Norwegian almost, but like with a mix of like weird stuff.
Have you been to Norway?
Yes.
I have.
Oh, you haven't.
We were both in Germany.
Don't care, fuck you.
This is my view.
It's not the same country.
How intriguing.
We went to the area of Sorrel together.
And should never be.
Doesn't
You
matter.
have your own methods. Don't let it be on your
We
own.
know what it sounds like.
Okay. Why won't...
This is the authority.
Yeah, why won't he join? I can do magic.
Oh, yeah, you...
And how
we won't
much did
join you unless you have a certain amount of intelligence.
Oh.
So, like, I'll look at savage.
Go fuck yourself.
No intelligence.
Julian, how much did Smith and Julian put you up to saying that?
Oh, I just heard it.
Smith and
What?
Julian
No,
put
you picked
Julian
up on
up
it
to...
too?
No, you didn't. Fuck you.
What do
No,
you mean?
didn't. Fuck you.
Yeah. He picked up on it.
You better watch out.
My mom's
you're
British,
slowly,
dude. I know.
I know.
slowly not
accents.
becoming my favorite minority.
I fell
I'm
through
the only minority you know.
What?
I thought that was
No.
Becca.
I know plenty of minorities.
Yeah,
thought
you're
Becca
a lawyer,
was
I
your
would
favorite.
imagine.
Well,
I have to tell her now.
Becca
Yeah,
is
oh,
my
yeah, that's true.
Becca is my favorite as of today.
Oh no. I didn't want to lose my status as all-time favorite minority, dude.
Yeah, well, not only did you insult me,
Didn't.
you lied to me afterwards. So
I'm so sorry.
You lied to a
Although
lawyer.
it wasn't a lie.
Yeah, he did not lie. He did not tell a lie. It was his own volition. He fucking
But if I
destroyed
upset you, I apologize. Trevor, I'm not fighting this boss. I need help.
I don't care. It's just
Well, go
I
get...
think
It-
that there should be incentive where we compete for Minority of the Month with prizes.
yeah, we'll
And,
call it a minority report.
Yeah, you don't get deported. It's your prize. Well, go
That's
get
a
healing and let's
poor
go.
incentive.
We have a witch to slay.
I know. I'm gonna leave and then just summon me back.
I don't even know how this fucking Tyler has an accent thing got started. Like, I know it was when we were
That's
playing
you.
Rocket League, but
It was all Smith's master plan. He picked it up on it. Do you want me to go back and summon you, or are you just gonna come
you
over
say
here?
that as if it's real.
I'm just coming back to you.
Go to the second bonfire.
Fuck off my dick.
I'm just running there.
No
real
one's on
quick.
your dick,
Takes
Smith.
like 2 seconds.
Take your meds.
Except your mom.
Damn.
Take your
we got
meds,
you there,
Skizzo.
Trevor.
You know, I'd say the same thing about your mom, but the line was too long, so I left.
I like how everybody has their own like demons to battle. Smith's schizophrenia, Vodal's accent.
Don't you goddamn say.
My me being a minority.
No, I fell off the bridge. Oh, but I somehow landed on a random cliff.
Smith, you idiot. How are you having such issue?
Cliffs. I landed on a random cliff though. I'm really.
Oh wait, can
like
you
a
repeat
ledge.
that, Julian? What's Smith's thing?
His schizophrenia.
Oh, he's schizophrenia.
Okay, so you're trusting someone who you're saying has schizophrenia with the
He's
idea
co-
that I
Trusting.
have.
I
True.
hear
an accent.
Yeah,
True, it could just be the voices in his head.
No, he
Yeah,
can
the
hear it
voices in his
clear
head.
as day.
He hears the accent.
All right, well, I'm objecting to this evidence because it's inconsistent. So-
I object.
This is all hearsay.
Kangaroo court.
It
What
is.
factual-
Prove that I have an accent.
What
right now.
factual basis do you make this statement?
We
upon?
have multiple audio recordings of your voice, so
Your Honor, this is bird law.
So I'm guessing that there hasn't been a jury verdict in the Rittenhouse case yet since.
No, they
I
were
haven't heard
waiting
it.
until Monday.
So what did he do, or what is he being accused of?
He's being accused of fucking first-degree murder.
Ah, yeah, that'll get people mad.
What? You mean?
And well, there's several charges, but 2 counts of murder, 1 count of like reckless endangering, another count of
Is this one of your cases?
assault. No.
This is a fucking
Have you
national.
been living
case.
under a fucking rock, bro?
Pretty much.
she's
I've
in
just
New
been on
Jersey.
that Sigma grind set.
I know
That Sigma mindset, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
dumb, but
like, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
Don't let Vo talk around him. He'll pick up his accent.
Oh,
Woo. He wants to go in the bouncer.
The bouncer.
put him in a bouncer.
Put him in the bouncer.
Put him in.
He loves the bouncer.
We all
He's
do.
fucking going nuts today.
Did it.
Little guys.
But anyway, they're all. Have you noticed, Tyler? The media has completely changed their tune. I've seen articles now saying, "Well, this isn't just a murder trial. He's on trial for other things too." And there's other things that they're talking about, or the fact that he was 17 and apparently there was a curfew that he violated.
Well, the biggest question
And-
is what about everybody else that was there?
Yeah. What about everyone else that was there?
What about
And
the
they-
what about the convicted felon that was carrying a concealed weapon and tried to do harm upon a minor?
What about his name is Kyle? Like, come on.
You know, it's just
Kyle is a pretty.
And all I'm
piss-poor
saying
name.
is, I was thinking about this today. You know what I'd say? You know what I'd say if I was this defense attorney? I'd say, there's no such thing as curfew in a war zone.
yeah, true.
Treat the
Oh,
folks
look
you
at you
meet.
sounding,
like the-
sounding epic and poetic.
Well, that's like the thing where
I mean, it's true though. It was
Uh,
literally a war zone,
Binger-
and he was there helping people.
Binger's like, "Why are you trying to put out fires?"
Bing, bing.
And he's like, "Because it's a fire."
And then he's
Well,
like, "Well, there were
there's fire-
fires everywhere, so."
Yeah.
Yeah, but he plays Call of Duty, so he's
Yeah,
basically a
it's
serial
true.
killer.
Your Honor, Exhibit A, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
They brought up his KD, didn't they? They brought up his KD in the actual
Did
in
they?
court. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought up the fact that he played video
That's
games.
awesome.
Are you serious?
And they brought up
This
his
person
TikTok.
has a KD of 3.0. Like he's definitely a serial killer.
Well,
Yes, my KD on online matches.
Was his KD good though?
Farewell.
Uh-huh.
That's a big question.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his KD that's epic. So the entire world got to be told,
Wasn't he?
Kyle Rittenhouse, he's got a damn good KD on Call of Duty.
Your Honor, my client is a fucking Giga Chad. He's on that Sigma grind set, so
How did the defense not object to that though? I mean, that's like completely irrelevant.
because
the
his lawyer
defense
probably
was just
sucks ass.
The defense was just as incompetent as the fucking prosecution.
Yeah, that's what I've seen is that a lot of attorney YouTubers and influencer attorneys, whatever you want to call them, are saying that the defense
Do not be got
the defense is fucking lucky
Dopey.
that the prosecution has been such clowns because
that
they are not doing a good job. And the little bit I've seen, any objections they've made have been very poorly stated. That fucking the lead.
Bro,
the
you should
first
offer your
chair-
services pro bono.
The first
dude.
chair. Well, that's the problem. Is like, GoFundMe and all the other crowdfunding sites fucking took his things down. He was not able to properly put up collect money for defense.
They had that one guy, the best criminal defense lawyer in all of Las Vegas, Richard Barnes, or whatever the fuck his name was, and then for some reason, the other defense attorney, Richards, not Agent 47, the one that was retarded, kicked him off.
Yeah, the one that was there the first week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was wondering where that guy went.
yeah, they got rid of him.
I'm
So
killing myself a few times.
Or
to get
he
level
might have
ups.
had a
So it'll be like 2
scheduling
minutes.
conflict. He might have had a case somewhere else.
no, he did an interview and said like, you know, they completely the one defense attorney
What?
didn't want him stealing the thunder basically, so they fucking kicked him off the panel.
4.
Where Chinese would pay? What
Well, Kyle would have had to agree to that.
I don't have my card. Oh wait,
Haven't seen it yet, but
no.
I don't
I mean, like I
think
lost my
it's-
card.
Because that guy was fucking good. I mean, that's the guy that got a lot of the witnesses, the prosecution's witnesses, to completely shit all over everything.
Yeah, but
prosecution was
the
trying
other
to do.
guy, the one that had hair, was an absolute retard. Agent 47 was based.
Yeah.
I just don't understand, like, you know, there's so many things, especially after like the third time that the judge had to stop your third or Fifth Amendment violations. How was the case not thrown out?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's
'Cause,
because it's a political
20?
case, and the judge
Finger said
does
something
not.
to him about. He said, he was trying to. I think the word would be impugn his character because he decided to stay silent after the trial or during the trial or, you know, the entire time that he's been out. It's like, well, isn't that his right?
Don't get brazen with me.
Everyone boo Julian for giving in.
And I can't believe
Boo.
how fucking obstinate that
That too.
prosecutor
No, you
was
didn't.
with the judge in the court. Like,
Can't say no.
Yes,
Sure.
you can.
why would you
Hard.
fucking talk to a judge that way? And why does I don't know why the judge was putting up with it as long as he did.
I bet the judge is probably
video.
fucking scared, honestly.
I also saw the video of the judge responding the next day after finding out that the fucking press were doxing some of the jurors. He's like, I have instructed the police, if they see anyone doing that again, to take their phone.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
can you carry
nothing's
the Black
gonna
Knights? I
happen.
don't think you can, right?
It's not like anything's gonna fucking happen.
I don't know.
Nothing ever happens to these people.
Okay, so what do I have to trade again? To the bird?
That's a complete fucking, you know.
My favorite thing is that, I mean, this kid's got a fucking heart of gold apparently because so the guy, Mr. What did you call him, Tyler? The guy.
You should be a list if you look it up,
The
Trevor.
guy that lost his arm or whatever.
Online. That's
What?
what I usually
Fucking
do. I don't remember.
Oh, look it up for me.
Rosquitz?
The one that he
I'm going to.
you know,
in a bit.
ended up shooting the guy's arm, basically shooting the gun out of his hand.
Rosquitz, or however the fuck you say his name.
Um,
A Jew? No relevancy there, but
No.
just like all
Anyway.
3 people that he shot.
you know, after that, afterwards, Kyle actually like assisted him medically with his arm.
Oh, did he?
This guy that was legitimately who had just tried to kill him.
Well, yeah, they were chasing him down the street, and he fucking screamed that he was friendly, like 50 times.
Fuck you, Black Knights. God damn it.
Well, why?
But-
Because they're
There's a
black?
bonfire down there.
The Mexican is
I'm down with the racial tension, Smith.
the Mexican Kyle Rittenhouse is a
Darker
white nationalist.
armored knights.
He's
And
a
I love
proxy warrior
I love
for
how
the
the
Aryan race.
I love how the Pajis basically admitted to insurance fraud in the middle of the trial. He's like, I have more cars. I have 10 cars.
Also, what seemed kind of stupid to me is they postponed, so both the prosecution and the defense wanted to postpone the ruling until Monday, right? And that makes absolutely no sense to me. And on top of the fact that Kyle decided to didn't agree to being charged to something of a lesser degree. That is a horrible decision. And then not to mention,
I think you're misunderstanding something. So, the prosecution is allowed to charge you with the highest crime all the way down to the lowest crime, all at once. But you can only be convicted of one of them.
oh, so he's gonna go all or nothing then.
Fucking 2 of them?
So
Fuck
if
that.
So in this case, the
And the Black
prosecution,
Knight catches me
the prosecutor's office
Yep.
charged him with
Julian, you want to meet me in the swamp?
murder, but they also
Yeah,
charged
so-
him with manslaughter, and they also charged him with assault.
So they're
with a
just gonna
deadly
try to
weapon.
nail him
Leveling up
on
that guy right now.
Yeah,
first
so
degree
I mean,
murder.
yeah, but self-defense is a defense to all of that shit. The only thing that he doesn't have like a true defense on is breaking curfew and having a firearm while not being 18 years old.
I liked how he,
Which I've heard that's even dodgy. Him being charged with that.
Why'd you get an AR-15? It looked cool.
Yeah, I know. Why does anyone get a gun? Because you want a gun. And it's not like he can't. So here's how it works with that. He can legally possess the gun.
Right, he's
He just
allowed to
can't-
have the gun, but
He
he's not
just can't
supposed
buy it.
Yeah.
So if it's given as a gift, then that would have.
Well,
Yeah,
you
because
can't.
that's how.
Well, you can't give. Most states you cannot gift a firearm.
Yes.
Legally.
But so it
But
can
who's
be in
to say
someone's.
how he possessed the firearm? You know, it's like one of those things. Like, how do you prove that he bought it, or that? And you'd have to find who gave it to him as a gift. You know, it wouldn't be his. It wouldn't be his crime to have received the gun. The person gifting the gun would be the one.
How about I found it in an alley?
It's just
That
like
is I think that's illegal.
it's just like, technically speaking, my parents shouldn't have been able to gift me a handgun, but you just, you know, you don't tell the people you're buying it from that you're gonna gift it,
Right.
because they have to ask. They ask when you buy the firearm, what are you buying it for? Who are you buying it for? Yada yada yada.
The number
Myself and
states
I.
it.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
I need to go.
I was
need to go
with
see
them
Mike.
when they bought it, and Mom said home defense.
I need to go see Mike.
Yeah,
Start
well,
limited.
What are you doing?
good luck, because well, if you're trying to buy anything, good luck. I think as soon as he gets anything, it's already sold.
And you can't go up there anymore because anytime I go up there, just try to talk to him for a few minutes. He's got 50,000 fucking people up there, and he's told me before. He's like, "Oh my god." He's like, "I get tired of these guys being up here all the fucking time." He's like, I don't mind talking to him, but he's like, Jesus, they just stand in here and take up space.
What am I, level 35? Okay. Need.
Which I'll go up there. I mean, I used to go up there and buy ammo and stuff. But since you can't get ammo anymore, I usually just go up there, talk to him for half an hour, see what's going on. But I understand he's got a business and you can't fucking loiter all day up there.
I haven't done this in a while, and I didn't unfriend her, but I basically unfollowed her. Because here's the thing that I cannot stomach. Like, I'm okay with someone having a differing opinion, but hypocrisy and just straight up, like, disregard for facts in total is just not okay with me. And so, you know, you've got all the fuckers trying to say that Kyle's, like, breakdown on the stand was fake.
Who are you talking
I mean,
about?
it definitely looks
Crocodile
fake.
tears. Are you serious?
It
That
could
was a-
easily. Bro,
that was a-
people could fake anything though.
That was a man having a fucking mental breakdown. He was having fucking PTSD flashbacks. There's been legitimate licensed psychiatrists review it.
Excuse you. We have 2 people in here that took
We're
psych classes.
clinically mentally retarded.
Right, they took Psych 101. It's true. Just like every fucking college student in America.
Hey, I took a psych and a soc, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
He is overqualified, actually.
This is
Listen,
much like
if that was
the
fake,
heritage you will understand.
then get that man a fucking Oscar.
Forgive me, Sid Maiden.
Because I don't know how you can watch that and almost not, like, feel something.
Farewell, that means-
'Cause
You don't feel anything total.
Yeah, don't pretend.
Don't lie, you're a lawyer.
Oh, you motherfucker! Why did you do that? Run!
I mean,
The way you said that.
Have you never been so overcome with emotion that you can hardly speak? Because that's exactly what happened.
At most, I give myself one tear in the left eye to roll down slowly. That's as much as
While
I
he
get
makes
as a
no,
man.
while his stoicism still stands.
That's
Oh.
one. Yeah.
and
Yep.
I mean,
Exactly.
usually when people are acting, like when they're trying to talk,
Soapstone's down.
like
Smith.
if they're faking it and they're
Where'd you
trying
put
to
it?
talk at the same time, like and they're trying to show emotion,
bonfire
the brain
entrance to
can't
the swamp.
multitask in that way.
Okay, I'll be there.
So
Yeah,
you
so
know,
he was
usually-
simultaneously capable of faking tears while also faking hyperventilating, while also faking the stuttering.
right,
Never- it
that's
was-
that is incredibly hard to do. I mean, I'm not
As-
a genius, but
As LeBron James said, "Where were
that
the
boy ate
tears?"
some motherfucking lemon heads,
Yeah.
nigga.
Where are the tears? I didn't see no
I
tears.
I didn't see no tears either.
R. Kelly also had a mental breakdown. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
the
he
case.
was
I'm
acquitted.
just saying. You're killing me with this shit.
I mean, everybody likes to talk big game, but if you get physically assaulted and end up having to kill people, you're probably gonna feel pretty bad about that, especially when you're a 17-year-old kid.
Never happened.
Nope.
Never will be.
Nope. I have no
Emotions.
emotions for my
I don't
enemy.
even know how to spell it.
You're an
I
absolute.
close my heart to it.
No, you know who's a complete fucking
In the words of Kratos.
sociopath? The fucking big nose, no arm guy. I mean, just complete, literally
Yeah.
no emotion the entire time.
He was actually acting because he started like acting like he was trying to act like he was getting upset, but then the second they started to press him on anything, he got agitated.
And then he straight
Trevor,
up
put your
said,
sign down.
Yeah, I
I mean-
pointed my gun at him.
yeah, and then the defense attorney says, so we're clear. What you're saying is, Kyle did not fire on you until you approached him and pointed your handgun at his face. Yeah, that's correct. Fucking nuts. Like, you know what the epitome of being a sociopath is? Feeling
Being a
no
lawyer.
remorse for your actions and thinking that you did nothing
Incorrect.
wrong, no
I
matter
took
what.
Psych 101, and it's being a lawyer.
Yeah, and your name is also Tyler Michael Littell.
You know something funny? They also say that people that take classes on mental health usually have mental problems.
Huh,
No, we
yeah.
just look at our notes, bro. Trying to diagnose ourselves.
Oh, are you watching? Lakin's watching me play video games.
I'm self-diagnosed schizophrenic.
I diagnose myself as being too awesome, dude. Like, I've found out that I'm mentally untouchable, and yeah, dude, just overall badass, dude. I'm also a vet, so I knew that the whole time.
But you were in the Air Force. Does it even count? I don't think it
It counts.
I don't know, but if he does get convicted, sets a very bad precedent for self-defense.
No kidding.
Yeah. There was this one.
So that's
kid,
like, yeah, someone could be in your house, kill your dogs, rape your wife, have you tied up, you get untied, and you shoot them. But what about your duty to retreat?
There was
I mean, the thing
this
is
one-
there's video evidence that he tried to retreat from the situation. And then he was tackled and
But
hit
what
over the
state
head with a
is this?
skateboard.
He had a fire. He was openly showing a firearm, menacingly.
Minnesota, right?
He's standing there menacingly.
Do they not have stand your ground laws?
Wisconsin does, but the prosecution tried to bring up his duty to retreat.
Huh.
Lincoln, you like the Audi?
They
'Cause I know this
tried
type of stuff happens all the
to
time.
they tried very hard to insinuate that he used deadly force in order to protect property, which
he
just
didn't?
completely ignores the the facts of the situation. I mean, in no world did Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah,
except
and
Clown World.
that's fair to say.
So-
In the world we live in, he did.
I mean, the thing is Mr. Run over some fat dumb whore that just has a heart attack. At
Sorry, my dad called.
in where the fuck that was, Philadelphia.
Well, hold on. This is more important.
Charles.
Smith's absentee father finally got back to him after like 3 weeks.
What? Ow!
He was. The best part is that he was getting milk when he called back.
Are you
great.
kidding?
Oh no, this is this is true.
That's hilarious.
Do you think Smith's family tragedy is a joke? Because it is. It's fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious.
You
Hilarious.
sound like my psychiatrist.
What? You want to
That's
slam on the keyboard?
hilarious.
What the fuck,
You tell me
Smith?
you
I thought
open up to it,
I
it's just
thought
like,
you
that's
didn't have, I
hilarious.
thought you didn't have any emotion, bitch.
All right, let's
Why am I fat
slam,
rolling? Why am I fat rolling?
Slam
Because
on
you're
the
in
keyboard,
deep
buddy.
water.
Smith, recount the
flame
story of why your father kept abandoning you.
Do you hear this?
I can't right now. I'm focused.
No.
Getting it?
See, the memories are too painful.
Are you winning, Sam?
There's another one coming. Finish him. Are you winning? Son?
Oh, Warren Victoria.
Oh, that was just Havel. That wasn't even a fucking.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
was
Sam. I'm
just
playing
NPC.
video games.
All right, he's over there behind the tree.
Boy, we're playing D&D.
Gamers rise
As
up.
soon as Cody gets on. For the most part.
Say gamers rise up.
Gamers rounds up.
I can't.
gonna help
I
us, or is he trying to
I
fight
didn't hear
us?
that part. I
Trying
did
to
not.
fight.
I cannot believe they fucking brought up his
Is this a double gank?
video
I think it's a
gaming
double gank.
as
No,
evidence.
I would just fight him
I'll let you do it.
normally. Thanks, man.
Yeah, they
it's
did.
done.
I mean, you know what they're saying with
There
that,
is.
right? You know how many fucking people play Call of Duty? Are they really trying to set a precedent?
That is
people playing
wild,
Call
dude.
of Duty.
Can
Wait,
somebody?
It's millions of people, millions and millions of Americans play
Well,
Call of Duty.
The worst
It's
part
mostly,
is-
mostly men.
Is they're gonna have to?
That's why they've been trying to label playing video games as mental illness for years, because it's something that men enjoy.
How about the gamer
Carry
girls?
the crab. I don't remember how to do that.
No,
Well,
you just do enough damage to it and you
Allegedly,
get it from the
Tyler,
front.
there are stats out there that say about 40% of gamers
crab.
are female.
Yeah, what,
Wait,
phone
wait, wait.
games?
Yeah, mobile games probably. That's what my sister plays. Lots of
That's
people.
that's what the stats.
I play Clash of Clans. Now I want to raid and pillage a village in real life.
Why would they
These
back
guys,
there?
you can't parry them, right?
Yeah, you can.
Well, I mean,
Just got time
a
for
lot
it.
of people that play Candy Crush are bad as hell.
Sociopathic
So,
asshole.
correlation, maybe. Play a little
I
Candy
played
Crush,
Candy
make you want
Crush
some
on
candy.
deployment.
Did it make you
Eat
want
some
some
candy
candy?
while you're playing Candy Crush.
No, not really.
I haven't
Okay,
played
well.
Candy Crush in a while.
There's
I
another one
actually
around
enjoy
here.
that every once in a while.
Oh, this dick bag again.
Well,
Where's that other Black Knight? Or whatever you call him.
No, there's only one.
No,
Oh, the
there was
second
two
dude?
earlier. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where the hell you went. Are you sure he didn't die?
I might have killed him.
He grabbed his stuff. He drops a great club.
here's the real question.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse is found guilty by the jury. Do you think a bunch of conservatives are gonna go riot in the streets?
We're gonna storm the Capitol.
They're gonna write
Well,
a strongly worded letter.
When he's found,
No, they're
when
gonna
he
do-
is, when he
they're
is
gonna
found
do nothing.
unequivocally, when he is found unequivocally innocent, what do you think's gonna happen?
There's gonna be Starbucks is being grand robbed again.
I hope it does happen, honestly.
I just want the bomb to fucking drop.
I'm just
I
waiting.
just want
so
you
people
all
went
to
through
shut
Capitol,
the fuck up.
but why didn't they go through with Area 51? Is the real question.
Because
They did. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This was just
That was like a
classified or
government
something.
psyop, 100%.
Whatever. Listen,
To get people's
No,
minds off
shut-
everything
these
that's
things
going on.
matter.
No,
These things
just shut
fucking matter.
the fuck up for like 2 seconds.
They matter.
Yeah, guess
Where
what?
is,
They matter
Scholar's
so
Room
much.
right here?
They're everywhere. I'm just here sitting, trying to relax and play some video games, not listening to the drone number 225's fucking.
Mr. Centrist here, back at it again.
It's
Mr.
not
Centrist here,
centrism.
back at it
I
again.
get sick of listening
Nothing
to
matters.
it. No,
Nothing
it's.
nothing
I hear
matters.
it every day. I don't want to fucking
This is
listen
true.
to it while I'm playing games with my friends.
It's just nihilism, bro.
Yeah, it's true. Trevor is nihilism.
Yeah,
No!
I guess I
Oh, I
am.
thought you were
Because
gonna die.
what did your great savior Trump do? Nothing. What's Biden doing? Nothing. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Who's
That
in
is a
office.
that's Trevor. That's a pretty serious point.
I think that was the most genuine thing I've ever heard Trevor say in my life.
Biden has done something. He's attempted to pass executive orders
Anything down here?
that completely.
Yes, there is. Just drop down.
My water cat.
Trevor, why aren't you here?
Why aren't you here?
We tried to say we're waiting to summon you. Do you need to put your soapstone down at the first bonfire? We'll go back and pick you up.
Yeah,
Y'all
go drop the
playing,
soap.
Oh, you wanna play Dark
Drop
Souls?
the soap, bro.
Drop the
Yeah.
soap.
I'm not playing with
What Dark Souls are you guys playing?
3.
3? Nice.
Yes.
Golden Fouch.
All right. Let's run back, pick up Trevor.
Oh.
My God, soul.
I just wanted the soul.
More like dick souls.
Got him.
I'm wanting to see how far I can go without upgrading any of my weapons.
That is a horrible idea. So
I haven't done it yet.
I beat the whole game without doing it.
You did not beat the whole. Shut up! You didn't beat it with level 0 weapons.
They also got the secret ending in 200% the game.
Because, see, I'm greedy and I don't want to burn all my stuff until I find that one weapon. I want to use it all. But then I
mean,
never.
That's true.
Then I never do, and then it's just like, well, I should use this stuff, but then I still
Yeah, you have a bunch of Titanite shards. Alright, we're waiting at the entrance, Trevor. The very first beginning entrance or whatever. What time is it? 6:30? 6:53?
Got some of them cheesy potatoes. They were
Give
pretty
myself
good.
an 11 p.m. bedtime.
So my buddy's getting back from deployment, and his wife showed me a picture of him. He fucking. It looks like he ate himself. Like he.
What do you mean?
His arms are fucking massive, the size of my goddamn head.
No.
all the better to beat his wife with.
That's
True,
how
you're not allowed to be in armed forces
they
or
were
police
getting like
force
some legal
without
steroids
at
on
least
deployment.
one domestic
I would buy
violence
that.
accusation.
Like it was like
Julian,
some
how's your
oral
health?
ones. People are getting huge. I'm alright.
you
I got
you
3
better
Estus
watch out.
flasks.
Trevor's gonna be on trial for fucking
We're
assault
making
battery,
soldiers.
and they're gonna bring up his fucking Discord history.
Just wait.
I mean,
for-
if the Air Force made us a steroid that wouldn't kill us, I'd die with it.
there was a pre-workout that was giving people heart attacks on deployment.
I mean,
Man, I had
Vodal,
to-
I'm just gonna tell you right now,
man.
you better never try to run for any office
out of the kitchen.
because
Who, me?
no vote.
Quit licking the kitchen floor.
Because I will nuke your
I just mopped
campaign
yesterday. Stop.
day one.
Yeah, right.
You announce
right.
your
Licking the kitchen floor,
announcement
your dog.
within the hour.
The
The Discord drops.
Oh.
The
Well,
Discord.
here's the plan though.
The
I pay you to be my campaign advisor, and then you won't do it.
you have to, that's gonna have to be some real
Like, I
big
just
money there.
spent an hour. I spent an hour and a half cleaning the kitchen Friday.
Julian, you got him, or should I hop in too?
Nah, I got him.
My God, the dogs just sit and do nothing but lick the fucking floor because they get 4 cups of food a day, and it's not enough for them.
Not enough.
They need to
That's-
eat until they explode.
That's way too much. You're giving
Dude, I know.
You're giving them 4 cups of food a day? What?
Yes.
That's way too much. Holy shit.
They're not fat.
Yeah, but their fucking arteries are probably
They're gonna
clogged.
be jacked.
Yeah, they're gonna get jacked.
She gets half a cup a day, Tyler.
My dogs who weigh combined over 200 pounds.
Now, when you
get
say
4 cups a
4
day.
cups, like, are you talking like an actual, like, legitimate
Measuring cup. Measuring cup. 4 measuring cups of food a day.
That is way
God.
too much, man.
It's like
That is.
2 pounds.
As a wannabe vet student,
Yeah, as someone who took a
that's
animal
the OG
veterinary
plan.
class,
as someone who took
Okay,
micro
okay.
AMP,
But as a wannabe sociopath, you shouldn't care. So,
Ah, I got poison. I don't
is
think I
someone
have-
gonna
oh, I do.
fucking summon me or what?
Oh yeah. We got
yeah.
distracted with an invader. Smith, go get him.
Jesus Christ.
I'm coming.
Well, you got like 4 minutes, and then it's D&D time. So.
D&D.
Ew.
Ew. But it's Dark Souls.
Gross. It's Dark
D&D.
Souls.
Okay, so they essentially get half a dog bowl of food a day.
I mean, we don't have to play D&D today. I mean, I'll be okay with that.
That's what I mean. They get plenty of food, but these fucking dogs act like they do not get fed.
They probably have a fast metabolism or something. If it's if it's
Do you
different
feed
for-
them off your fucking plates? Anyone?
Mm-mm.
Are you
I never
sure?
give them
Are
leftover
you
table
sure?
scraps or anything. Yes,
Are you
I never
sure
do.
Becca doesn't though?
No. Because the only time they ever get any extra food besides what I feed them in their bowls is when I give them treats, and I make them sit for that. They sit and wait.
Because you do that once,
Yes,
it's fucking
so many
over.
Ritual work. Good. Good.
And it's not Luther. Luther's not bad about it. It's Tucker.
Joker.
Stay out of the kitchen.
What the fuck are we even
Dark Souls
doing?
is the reason my L1 button is stuck.
What are we even doing?
We're gonna gank
gotta-
us a witch.
Yeah, we gotta kill the witch.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Oh, we got one.
Where is he? I want
The
him.
Mad Queen.
Oh,
Trevor, kid.
never mind. I don't want him. You take him. I saw what he's carrying. I was like, no.
That's an endgame item right there.
Yeah, never mind. I'll take the next one.
Somebody take care of those puppers, please.
You gotta just jump his ass, dude.
Get him.
Not yet.
And if he's too much, I will hit him.
Hernandez, I
I'm
choose
gonna
you.
go
Use light
top
attack.
the table.
Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Oh, he's fucking essencing.
Stay back, stay back.
Smith, you fool!
I never seen that. What was that?
Yeah, that's like
a
this.
real
Like,
person, or-
it's a special feature on his like weapon.
Is that real?
No! Leave Smith alone!
Come on, it's 3 against 1. You can't beat this guy?
No, he fucking...
He has all the
Oh, there
game
you
gear.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the-
Dark Fire Keeper!
Yes! We've been saved.
Jump and attack! Oh. He has also endgame Estus, so he's got like 5 more of those bitches.
That's why we're ganking him, Justin, is because he estised like a bitch.
Yeah, what's this other dude just watching?
No, this is our friend.
That's yeah. A mad spirit.
Can he not help?
She kinda just watches.
She
Kills
heals.
out.
She's a healer.
Man, this guy's a pussy.
Come get heals from the Dark Firekeeper. She is on our side.
I feel like I'm like getting healed by Dende. This is fantastic.
My name's Dende.
It's a swamp.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This person isn't very good.
No.
I bet when he's about to die, too, he's gonna quit the game.
You're
Dark
fucking...
Souls isn't too bad about that.
Yeah.
1v1
One
him.
more hit. You have to hit him one more time.
1v1 him, you pussies.
Oh my god.
No, he fucking...
He's an endgame
Yeah.
keeper.
Yeah, he estes.
Too.
We have the honor system until someone breaks it.
Man, you guys fucking him up. Yeah, you did it.
We're so good at this game.
Point!
Killed the Mad Queen. Congratulations.
Too easy.
Alright, on to the witch.
Whoa. Okay, let's go kill a witch. And then it's D&D.
What's the other way?
So can the Mad Spirit...
Yeah, we can go where you want.
They're just the also random spirit.
Well, I mean, can they, like, attack anybody?
Yeah, they attack anyone.
They can choose to help you or fuck you up. It's
Most of the time they fuck you up.
No,
Yeah.
not the Dark Firekeeper. She's good.
Yeah, she's pretty good about.
It's over this way,
help,
you
no.
dummies.
I told you it was over that way.
No, you weren't.
It's like she took a pack of non-aggression, because even if there's invaders, like she'll just put out heals for anybody to use.
She's just LARPing as the Firekeeper.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Especially since you've seen her a few days in a row now.
I know. It's been consistent. That's a good thing about the game too. I like the consistent fan base. Like you'll see similar people and you already know how they are. Like you'll see one invader and be like, okay, this guy's a complete knob. Like I saw him a week ago.
You know what pisses me off is the skull armor in this game. From the knights. Or not the knights.
Are you guys upstairs or downstairs?
The items that you find. No, it's the mobs that you find when you go down into the well in the first game. And they have the spell shield, the dark spell shield.
I don't know where Smith is. Fucking idiot.
Just fighting 2 red eyes.
Wait, where'd you go?
You remember the second bonfire here? Go to that.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm fighting one of the red eyes.
Oh!
Alright,
Oh,
where
where
are
the
you?
fuck did Stick Boy come from?
What is going on, Smith?
I don't
Smith
know
is
where.
fighting with no leveled up gear and base armor for fun.
No,
Doesn't sound fun.
It's your map traversal is the issue here.
Well, I got chased by
Usually me and Trevor are on the same mindset with what we're gonna explore next, then like...
How do you guys go kill the witch?
I can't. I'm not the host.
Yeah,
Oh.
Smith has to
Smith's
get down
fucking lost somewhere.
I'm in the middle of the fucking map.
We were literally in the ruins right outside the boss. How did you go that way?
Here. Asking some relevant questions here, Smith. I'm
Irrelevant.
not Bestis.
Oh, you got
Is it still if the host dies, everyone gets
Coming, I'm
teleported
coming.
back to their world?
Yeah,
One shot.
I win.
Alright, where's the firekeeper? That needs to be-
She's with me.
Oh, where's she at, Trevor?
Wild Omar.
Wild Omar!
No, not there, Smith. This way.
Who is Wild Omar?
Trevor, are you
Omar.
in this area?
I'm in the ruins. With the firekeeper.
Heals.
Julian, watch the bridge. He's following us.
Where'd you see him?
Oh, I heard his footsteps. He was behind us.
Yo.
Hey,
Best team mode in the game.
do it. Hey,
Oh, he doesn't know you guys are right behind him.
There he is.
What an idiot.
he set up a trap. You better be careful.
Guys, stand outside, like, on the other side of the door.
Murder him.
Oh, get him.
Oh, the firekeeper!
Oh, she's not fucking around. Punch him.
Watch out,
Yeah.
don't attack the firekeeper.
Sorry, firekeeper.
She was out for blood.
No.
Must have had a grudge against Wild Omar.
All right, let's do this.
Must be some past animosity there.
Go into the fog, Smith. I choose you.
Smith is going the opposite. I think wants it.
Smith,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
fucking
Wait, but did you
D&D
get all
to
the
play.
items around here?
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Come here, witch.
Alright, lady. Dude, you're facing around. Is mom in there?
Goodbye, Dark Firekeeper. You shall be
What a
missed.
homie.
Smith, use quick attack.
This boss is fucking cheesable. You guys
Oh,
lose.
no, this is the easiest boss in the game for sure.
Watch this
Now-
be. Although right now it has more health than normal. So, and it doesn't help that Smith did not upgrade his weapon at all.
Because I'm super strong.
Are any of you going bleed build?
No, I never liked them. Like they're usually piss poor for
No,
PvP.
you're wrong. The scythe is the
No.
best weapon in the game. And I dominate.
If you can get, so you have to build luck and dexterity, don't you?
Yeah, it was like luck and something else.
Because you get luck procs the bleed stack, and if you have high dex, because I think all those weapons scale with dexterity, you can fucking one-shot people if you get it.
Well, you can do that with like more efficiently with like certain faith builds, but I know some bleed ones. Like
There's
towards
the
the end
real
of the game, people have so much vigor that it's kind of hard to do that. Ow.
Like the, I've always wanted to do a Cestus build too. With fucking hand weapons.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Like I'll use a sword and the cestus. That's pretty fun.
Cause you can parry with them when you're offhand, can't
Yep.
you? No.
I really thought that would have been the one. Turns out she's over here. Really tired of that shadow clone jutsu.
Just use Talk No Jutsu against her.
Oh,
Put your finger in her
you guys
ass.
almost have it.
I love walking through the crystal.
Whoa, dude, get it!
There she is. That's her. That's the real one.
I win. I got the last hit.
Point.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Who's gonna go? Me and Smith are gonna keep progressing.
Yeah.
How dare you?
But
You
we'll
wanna
only
go
have to play through
Dungeons
it
and
once.
Dragons.
How
Yeah, I want to play
dare
with
you?
my dragons.
I do.
Nerd.
We'll help you catch up, little guy. It's okay.
Smith, I'll come back and I will still utterly destroy you.
Well, probably. I'm not upgrading my weapons.
I have nothing upgraded.
The problem is that I'm upgrading, so I'm essentially carrying him. I feel like.
Hey, I'm carrying you. PvP me.
Oh shit!
Yeah, fight him right now.
Fight me.
Okay.
Fight me.
Fight him, pussy.
Meet me right outside of that bonfire. I will lay down my, actually.
Do you have the mound makers?
I don't think so. Bye, Tweva.
You're late. No, I was on time. 2 minutes early.
We're all late.
No, just you two.
No.
Late.
What is it now?
What session are we on?
I believe so, yeah.
I'm trying
That's
to
what
find...
Cody said. He's got a rook and the raven.
I do.
I'm to play a character that I don't necessarily like anymore.
Jeez.
Well,
Wizard
after
is
playing...
too hard.
No, it's not that it's hard. It's just after playing Ortar and after playing my dwarf that sounded like fucking Sean Connery, it's kind of like, eh.
She needs an open hand.
An open hand. With closed fist. Is what I don't do.
What the fuck? Be easier just to go for this side.
But I think I'm gonna make my next character sound like Patrick Stewart.
No.
Yes.
I think that's a hard veto from everyone.
Hard veto.
I don't think it's gonna be very hard.
My
It'll be pretty
mind
easy.
is an enigma.
I think that'd get old
Better
real
imagination
quick.
in my mind are but an enigma. Little
Patrick's pretty good.
I'm Squidward. Oh no, I broke it.
That stuff would get old.
I don't. Well, okay.
That kind of stuff would get old, but
I know a guy that can do the fish that says my leg perfectly.
Oh.
Well, do it.
Like I can't, but
Do it.
play with a guy that
you know somebody who
My
does.
leg.
My leg!
leg. You played Destiny with us. I don't know, Zach. Did you play Destiny when I was playing with like Andrew and them?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, we did. We tried to do that moon raid thing.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Oh wait, no. I actually know what I want to be next.
I'm trying to find this fucking puzzle piece.
As I said it earlier, and it was a pretty cool idea.
Play a druid.
No, it's a bard. It's a tiefling bard that plays heavy metal music with this special. He uses like electric magic to power his electric guitar that he has.
You playing a bard? Interesting. I'd like to see it.
Charisma takes many forms, Ed boy.
No.
Why do we have
Depending on the party composition, if he plays the bard, he's probably going to be the face, and that's what's going to be interesting.
Well, it depends on how people like tieflings in this universe.
Whatever universe he's in.
Oh. So Forgotten Realms, this is Cupcake Mickey Mouse Land.
That's
Everyone,
right.
Everyone loves everyone.
Yeah, there's no racism at all.
Even
Oh,
though,
boy.
when in the player's handbook, there's specific racism for this setting. But
Oh boy.
Oh boy, racism.
Oh boy.
there you go. Play Mickey Mouse.
Welcome. I don't know if I can do that one.
Nah,
very long.
Oh, I had a bunch of people on my unit that would do that fucking voice all the time.
Stop! You're gonna get the
Annoying
stream
as fuck.
taken down by fucking Disney, and you're gonna get shot in the head.
I think that would be the best thing possible for your career, because then a bunch of retards do Mickey Mouse voice. Streamer gets
Streamer gets
yeah, your freaking stream would get
copyright.
at least more than one view.
I just watched that South Park episode with the bat from the pandemic.
I mean,
just the other night.
I am completely
Mickey Mouse
open and
instead.
willing to selling out to the mouse. I have no qualms to selling out.
Selling out to the mouse.
Yeah.
Go to China and find some bats.
Oh, give me your money, bitch.
Some pangolins.
Jesus Christ.
You want to buy anal sex? Oh.
Mods, clip that.
You ever watch Prostitute Mickey on fucking YouTube?
No.
Shit's hilarious.
I don't
It's so
tend to
funny.
type in prostitute Mickey on the search bar.
Alright. Reeling it in. Reeling it in. Are we live?
I didn't know the line was out.
We've
Jesus.
been live this whole time.
Fucking hell. Great. Well, welcome back, y'all, to the Prodigal campaign that we haven't played in several weeks here. Undying Loyalty, for those who have forgotten the name. I had to remind myself of it moments ago. Being that it's been about a month since our last session of this campaign, I will not force anyone to attempt to recap what happened. However, the gist is that you guys had just the day before, on your way to the Shining Falls, encountered an owlbear that had been infested with the same corruption that you've been encountering. You took shelter in said owlbear's den, swiftly dealt with the children of said owlbear in quite fantastic style, and then you were contacted by a group of druids who insisted that you follow them and talk to their leader, this gray one. Fenrir, the leader of this group of druids, took special interest in Lear and addressed him as though he was the leader of the group. They watched and took watch of you all while you rested and licked your wounds from your battle with the owlbear. First thing in the morning, you all followed the druids to the Shining Falls, where they created a stone bridge across the riverbed to the center of the falls themselves. And again casted a spell which opened the way behind the falls to the Gray Peak Circle Druid Camp. And that's where we pick back up. As you enter the camp, following close behind Fenrir and the other druids who led you there, you all immediately notice the bustle of many individuals moving towards you as you had just entered. The people you see consist of several dwarves, as well as some half-elves and humans mixed in to the group. They're all adorned in similar clothing as that of Fenrir. Seemingly tribal in nature.
How many are there?
There are about a dozen individuals that are sort of bustling your way. Just sort of, you can see them peeking over each other, kind of like talking to each other softly as they move towards you. But they do see Fenrir leading you. And it seems their path sort of leads more towards him than it does to the rest of you. The camp itself is fairly dark. There are some fires and torches throughout. As you can see, the flickering of firelight, which illuminates the sort of enclosed, almost underground-looking cave that you find yourselves in. Once the group has sort of made a half circle around you all, Fenrir is still at the lead. Without waiting for anyone to say anything, Fenrir begins speaking. I require an audience with the Grey One immediately. And without a word, the half circle parts, and they let you pass. You begin following Fenrir as he leads you through a sort of twisting cave that you find yourselves in, until you eventually come upon a separated chamber that you have to move through a small, about 5-foot pass between two stone walls to reach. And so that forces you to move single file. Does the party have any preference on how they move through the chamber?
Me up front.
Okay, Lear at the front. You don't need an you don't need an exact order, but so who's taking up the rear?
I will.
Okay, so Dorian in the rear, Lear leading the group.
And I'll be
behind
behind Lear.
Fenrir. Okay. And as you move through, now that you're closer to the walls, you can almost, Lear, you especially, you smell sort of a familiar smell of like mossy green. And
I smell green.
It sort of reminds you of home in a way. It seems the druids here are very laissez-faire when it comes to their interior decorating, if you will. They have allowed, upon closer inspection, you can see they've allowed sort of the wetness of the cave to, create this moss upon the walls that gives the walls almost a green hue, despite the fact that they're made of solid stone.
And walking through these caves, do I notice any type of religious semblance or markings anywhere?
Make a perception check.
25.
Ooh.
25.
Ew.
You can see upon closer inspection, and your interest in the smell sort of leads your eyes to the walls themselves. And as you pass, you can see that although they've let the moss on the walls grow mostly freely, they have made carvings around the moss using the moss as sort of uh, a pastel uh, paint to create these symbols. And you see symbols that depict um, mountains and valleys and nature. You see wolves and mountain goats. And make a religion check if you'd like to inquire into your own mind about what these might mean in the sense.
Bad. 19.
Right. Yeah, that's good. You think back to your own knowledge of how most druids, including yourself, believe. And you find that these things on the walls, these designs, they depict the circle in its most base form. And you know the cycle. That's right.
Cycle.
The cycle. And you know that most druids do not subscribe to any god per se, but they see the cycle itself, the cycle of life and death, as the epitome of life itself. And so these symbols almost put your mind at rest as you realize that these are people that, at the very least, in the most base form, seem to believe what you believe.
I have a small sigh of relief seeing some of those familiar symbols and such.
And as Fenrir leads all of you through this chamber, as you get about 20 feet in, you see the chamber open up into a large space. You look to your right, and a small waterfall falls down into a small, almost mini river that sort of flows through the floor of the cave and down through somewhere you can't see. It's not very loud, but the closer you get, you can tell and you can assume that some of the water from the Dilimber River, as well as the falls itself, must flow through the caverns here. And what you see when you reach the edge of the passageway, you see a couple, what you assume to be druids, as well as one towards the back of the chamber, sitting down on the stone floor, torchlight surrounding him. And from this distance, you'd have to make a perception check to take a look at him closely. But from here, you can see that he's sitting down in sort of a what looks like a trance-like state. Soon enough, as you approach, you can see that in fact his eyes are closed, and his arms are sort of outstretched and bent in such a way, with closed fists at the end of them. The whispers of those in the chamber are hard not to hear as they bounce off the stone walls. You cannot make out what they're saying, but you can tell that they're talking amongst themselves, the other druids in this chamber. Fenrir, however, on a mission, continues to move forward towards the man sitting on the stone floor. And once you reach him, he gets down on one knee, placing a closed fist on the ground, and puts his head down towards the stone floor as he addresses the man in front of him. As you have now approached, you can see that this is a elderly looking dwarvish man with gray hair. In contrast to the rest of the druids here, he's adorned in intricate robes depicting some of the same natural symbols that you saw upon the walls, Lear. Fenrir then speaks up and says, Grey One, I have brought those who I wish to speak to you. It is then, in that instant, that the dwarvish man who Fenrir just referred to as the Grey One opens his eyes and says, Well, let them speak then. Fenrir then turns to you all.
My
says
head.
to you, Are you ready?
Yes.
Lear, I would ask that you tell the Grey One what you have seen.
We've seen quite a few unnatural things happening within the forest and woods, especially around here and that of the Southwood and the Velashar. We have noticed it from our circle.
At
It seems like these.
At mention of the Velashar, his left eyebrow raises just slightly, enough for you to see, but he allows you to continue.
Creatures that are infected of some sort. They're unnatural. They don't kill for natural reasons. They kill for anger and enragement. They have strange abilities and tend to be quite dangerous. More dangerous than the regular counterparts. They're Dinesh. He also thought maybe you guys might have more information about this in a sense of knowledge or understanding. I myself am a little afraid of it somehow being connected to maybe a slow degradation of a forest spirit or a large spirit of a circle. I'm not sure. I'd just like your thoughts upon this.
As you finish those words, the Grey One stands up and walks towards you, Lear. Not saying a word, not interrupting you. He walks up to you and begins studying your dress, your demeanor. Begins looking at the items that you carry, the adornment on your head. begins not touching, but getting very close.
Well, I'm just kind of. Yeah.
I thought you might be from Dinesh's circle. Tell me, how are the Velishar? I have not heard from them in many moons.
We're as well as we could be. We are fairly strong and well put together. Wide range of skills throughout the Druid Circle there. We help out the local town when they're in desperate need and come to us, but other than that, we've been studying the Southwoods, and that's why I've been kind of sent on this journey in a way. It's just something unnatural, something not with the cycle. It's not part of it. It just concerns me.
He closes his eyes for a moment. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, someone's rolling hot tonight.
Jeez.
You feel almost a scratching at the back of your head. But as soon as you feel it, it's gone. And when the dwarven elderly man in front of you opens his eyes, he says, "And Lear, is it?
Yes.
You must forgive me. Sometimes it is difficult not to wonder about the origins of a druid from another circle. I've not spoken with Dinesh in a long time."
I'm trying to reach
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you can. The man in front of you is calm and very collected, as if everything he says and does is intentional in some way. You cannot help but feel as though his confidence in character seems more than genuine to even you, Rashider.
I'll nod and say, yes, Dinesh, he's a good man. He's led us for very long. It seems, I don't know about all archdruids or leaders of circles, but it seems like time moves a little slower for them. They're very methodical, and they like to have everything in line whenever making any move. So maybe he's just been busy. For actually, I've not truly known of your circle for that long. I just came to the knowledge of it recently.
You would be correct, Lear. We keep to ourselves, mostly. Only allying with others when we have to. And it is with that I must ask, what is one from the Valishar doing here?
We uphold the cycle. We seek allies, as you say. We do not often seek them, but we feel like this is a necessary time. We fear for the cycle and what this odd, whose black ichor is doing to it. It's throwing everything off. We can't just have creatures infected and killing just to kill. Balance will be thrown. It will be destroyed.
seems to me, Lear, that you are wise beyond your years already. Dinesh was also wise in choosing you for this task. And then at this he looks at Fenrir. Fenrir here could certainly learn from one such as you, I believe. Fenrir still sort of, on one knee, just sort of, you can tell he looks down a little bit farther, staring directly into the stone floor.
A new rival has appeared.
What will you name it?
But let us move on.
Shit.
What? Is there something else that happened that would bring you to me and your companions here? What have you seen on the roads near here and in the forests?
We have encountered one of these creatures infected with this black ichor. It seems to be an owlbear that we were able to dispatch of. We've run into, what was that bird creature? What was that called? Just a condor.
Just a condor.
Forgot all about the condor.
Yes, we
Remember the
fought
condor.
a condor that was also infected. We've had boars. We've had all sorts of different creatures that we've had to put down that has been infected with this black ichor.
Including babies.
No, not including babies. They were not infected.
Above table, gotta say I hate how you say ichor.
Ichor?
Yes.
Canon though.
Nah, in game I hate it too.
Oh.
This guy hasn't done any learning.
No.
Yeah,
this is how Dinesh said it.
I haven't been to a college.
The gray one, unmoved, says yes. But there are unfortunately many problems that have come upon this circle as of late. Turning once again to Fenrir. Have you told them, Fenrir? Fenrir responds saying, "No. I have only told them what I felt I needed to get them here in front of you. I thought that you should be the one to tell them." Seemingly at peace with that response, the gray one turns back to all of you. Tell me, Lear, have you heard the ruckus from the mountains? Stone giants.
I've heard about it. But any clue on what might have stirred them?
Yes. You see, the Grey Peak Circle have had a long and mostly peaceful relationship with the stone giants of the mountains. Ever since we banded together to push back against those who sought to expel us from our sacred lands. Unfortunately, it seems they have forgotten our sacred and ancient oath. The stone giants, they are a fickle people. And we've heard word that they've recently come under new leadership. A giant by the name of Varaval Stonecleaver.
Okay, that one's gonna need to be spelled.
Just spell it phonetically.
No!
Stonecleaver.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
can't spell it. It's VAURAVAL
Mhm.
Stonecleaver was his title?
Yeah, Stonecleaver. Yeah. Surname, whatever you want to call it. Title, surname.
Okay.
You've been able to meet with this Stonecleaver to talk,
We have
to negotiate.
We have sent one of us to do so.
Mm.
But he has yet to return.
At this, was it a
The
dwarf named Thaldrin by chance?
He looks at you without a hint of emotion on his face. Says, yes. Thaldrin is my son.
Damn.
Wait.
Found him. Thrown from the, seemed to be the sky.
How does the druid react? Poorly.
You should have wild shaped. You should have wild shaped to someone with more hit points.
I'm sad to tell you this, but we found his body.
I see. You see the gray one simply take a deep exhale. And for a brief moment, he's silent before he says, so he has returned to the cycle. Well, I suppose in that way it answers the question about the stone giant's reaction to our parlay.
Seems to be a definitive answer.
Did he have anything on him?
Yes. And I believe, did I grab that journal?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I'll get in my pouch and take out the journal and give it to him.
Thank you, Lear.
Yes.
And by the way, he's like 4'2", and so you kind of have to like bend down slightly in order to hand him the journal. And he takes it from you, and he puts it to the side, and states, "Well, given recent events, there are many worse ways for one to meet their end. Although I am saddened that he was unsuccessful in his journey."
Quick question for the DM. When we walked through and saw those people, were there women among them, or was it all men?
There were women.
Okay.
Like Nat Geo in there? Like National Geographic?
No, they were mostly covered up. These aren't savages, these are druidic people.
Are they, though?
What's the difference?
Now, brown cow.
Anyway. Cliff was from an educated society. Savages.
Okay, just quick DM note. I love how we went from, oh, sorry, we found your dead son, to, Were the female druids' titties out?
I just
the
wanted
real questions.
that.
Yeah, the real.
I like how
questions
that
here.
came from the druid too. I was
Yeah.
asking because he said he had a kid.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if this was some like weird cult where they snatch kids or something. Where there was no ladies around. They would
That is something that Doran would be.
Yeah.
Apparently, you guys don't know Lear.
Now, past the titties, continue.
Right, back to the action here at hand.
This was above board, right? You didn't ask.
Oh no, this was a character.
I'm pretty sure you didn't ask the gray one if this was National Geographic. Okay.
You said it
He's about to
above
take
board
his
anyway.
dick out.
But regardless,
you guys, National Geographic here.
Jesus.
But it seems there's much work to be done in mending our relationship with the stone giants. You see, long ago, when we banded together, our friendship was commemorated with the creation of a staff, which was then adorned with the emblems of both tribes. This staff would be regularly presented to one tribe from the other, and so on and so forth. For many, many years, this has occurred. But I must regrettably say that the staff has been lost. And in fact, we have reason to believe that it's been stolen from the circle. And it seems the stone giants have short memories. And without the staff, we've been unable to remind the giants of everything we've done for them in the past. But despite their short memories, I must admit I'm at a loss. It's almost as if their new leader does not know of us at all. They treat us as if we are strangers to them. It simply does not make sense.
It's not compute.
You say you
go ahead.
You say you believe the staff has been stolen. I just don't. I can't picture anyone from a circle stealing their own circle's prized artifact or something that would take away safety like this staff would. At least someone from outside has done this? Who would know of a staff like this?
Well, we have not always kept here in this cave. It's only been recently that we've moved our camp here in order to guard ourselves against any further incursions. And at this point in time, it's hard to say what the stone giants may do if they discover strangers living near their domain. As far as where the staff has gone, we do know who took it.
Yes, I kinda Go ahead.
We have recently had some defectors leave the circle. And we know that they have taken the staff.
At this,
Do
I'd
not
look
know.
generally confused, like partially upset at this news.
Lear, child, I see the sadness in your face. It unfortunately has not been the first time that this has happened. However, the circumstances surrounding their defection from the circle is what is most concerning to me. Tell me, Lear, has Dinesh ever told you about the one called Rasha?
Think back and shake my head now.
She's a witch. One that would, in my eyes, see the end of nature. She, I believe, is the one who called some of my circle to defect. And they've left with the staff. I do not know what they want it for, or why they would take it. It is concerning, to say the least.
Where is this rational? Any idea where she might be located?
I do not know where Rasha might be, but the staff has not been gone for that long, and I have a feeling deep within these old bones telling me that this corruption in our forest, in our mountain, they're connected somehow. The corruption was there weeks, maybe months ago. But since the staff has been stolen, many additional things have come to our attention. More and more we find these beasts have been overtaken. We see nature itself dying, but not in the proper way. I cannot call it a coincidence. There are those, and he looks at Fenrir, that would attempt to investigate this without the proper preparation. As you can see, our circle is not very large, and as you've discovered, has recently been dwindling in its numbers. We have had difficulties in containing this corruption and have been unable to move very far outside of this immediate area. But I fear, unless something more is done, it will only get worse.
Agree.
Lear, these people that are with you, who are they?
Also, allies in search of answers of this black ichor.
I see. The Grey One turns his gaze from you, Lear, to the rest of you, sort of in succession, from left to right. Perhaps Finir is correct. You all do seem to be quite capable. And although he hasn't said it aloud, you dealt with one of the beasts in the forest, yes?
Yes, the owlbear. That's closer to here.
I mean, there was another, but
There've been a few.
Yes.
yeah.
That's the most recent one.
There has been a lot.
I see. But Lear, I am loath to ask for assistance from another circle. But we are in a dire state. And the natural order, the cycle here, is incredibly disturbed.
Wow.
And with Aldrin's death, there's only one here that could take the mantle once I have passed. And that is Binrir here. I cannot ask him to go alone. Would you accompany him?
I'll look at the rest of the group. Seems like this might be what we've been kind of looking for. What do you say?
Our original job, right?
That's what.
Seems like a good enough lead to me.
Will there be compensation?
Our employer, yes.
Hearing this, the Grey One speaks up. Unfortunately, we do not have much in the way of material objects to give you. However, what I can promise
Is the friends you made along the way.
is the assistance and the friendship of this circle.
More into squares.
That is all I can promise.
Not worry, we don't need compensation from a fellow circle. Plus, they will get paid from the person that sent them on this journey too.
So that
I believe
sounds
they
like
remember that.
that sounds like we get to split your share as well.
Yeah.
I do not need it.
You don't speak for us.
Then leave.
He speaks for the trees, though.
Yeah, the trees.
I do.
He's tiny and orange. He speaks for the trees.
I do not speak for you, then speak up. If you have nothing else to say, I believe that is our answer. We shall help you. We'll follow along with Fenrir, I guess, here.
We've been tracking the corruption in the forest. Fenrir has, anyway. You should know where to start. But I wish we knew more. But if this corruption can be dealt with and maybe the staff returned, then perhaps we can end our conflict with the stone giants. And balance can be restored to this land once again. That is my hope. Lear.
I hope to see through it. To it.
We shall provide any assistance that we can. For what it is. He then turns to Fenrir. Fenrir, please. Do not fail. And try to learn while you are out there. At this he turns around and goes back to where he was and almost settles into the exact same position he was in when you entered the chamber. Slowly closing his eyes and drifting back off into a trance you had first seen him. Fenrir stands up, turns to the rest of you. You can almost see a look of half annoyance and perhaps a little bit of what almost appears to be excitement on his face as he moves forward.
Uh-oh.
So, when we kill this guy, it looks like you're going to have to take the reins, Cody, so get ready for that. Calling it
Lear.
now, traitor.
Yeah, dude's being...
He simply says, "And follow me, please," as he moves back through the entrance to the chamber, back out into the cave at large.
We'll start to follow him.
But this time, as he goes, he begins to initiate a conversation. We will need supplies for our journey. I do not know how many days this will take. The rest
What
of
are
the
you thinking?
druids... On how many days?
Supplies needed for this journey.
Well, we shall need food. I can hunt while we are out there. However, I believe it will be dangerous for anyone to go alone while in this particular area of the forest. I know that many of us, Lear, can create food, but you must admit there's something a bit more meaningful behind having a proper meal.
Some agreement to that. I believe I can attempt to help out in that situation.
Alright, and as you move through, you see Fenrir approach a man and a woman, one half-elf, one dwarf, and says to them, "We will need supplies for our journey. We're heading deep into the forest of Grey Peak.
I'm gonna pay attention to what they load up if they do load up anything.
So, you see an assortment of berries as well as you do see meat, interestingly enough. And Lear, this is fairly interesting to you because you aren't really used to seeing druids eating meat necessarily. It's not necessarily in your experience barred, but you have found that most druids do not partake eating meat. It seems these ones do.
I'm just looking out for anything sketchy.
Okay, make a perception check.
Sketchy, he says, when apparently this witch is called Rasha Deer. I'm on to you, Zach.
Coincidence? I think not.
Coincidence?
No such thing.
Goodness gracious, you guys cannot roll poorly tonight, apparently.
We get
You're getting all good rolls out. Getting all good rolls out now.
We get in combat.
They don't matter when they're not life or death. So, you closely eye the food and other supplies that they are wrapping up and providing to Fenrir. And the only thing that really catches your eye is sort of the state of the meat itself. It's raw. It has not been cured. It does not look rotten at all. However, it looks very fresh, like it was recently hunted and killed.
Okay, but not like dripping.
Right.
Okay.
And you see them wrap it in some basic cloth, and they put it in some packs along with fruit and berries and other things.
What was the woods we're going in? The Great Stone Woods? What did you say? Great Peak Woods?
The Gray Peak Forests.
Great Peak Forest.
It's essentially a small collection of forested area that surrounds the basin of the Gray Peak Mountains. You've been moving through them on one side towards the mountains on your journey here.
I see the meat and stuff, like you said, and just kind of keep that a mental note.
Lear, remember that.
Yes.
Y'all are strange.
Lear, tell me, do you eat meat? Fenrir says to you.
No. Not in particular. I'd much rather gather from what nature can provide. But if needed be, I would. But
to each their own. However, here in our circle, we believe that the cycle depends on those who hunt and eat. But I certainly understand other ways of thinking.
the cycle can be interpreted different ways. Velishar believe more of the gathering side of it. We take what nature has given us without really taking away or destroying anything. But like you said, to each their own. The cycle has many interpretations of it. I can respect it.
Something is weighing on me, Lear. I wish not to stay silent on it, if that is all right with you.
Really? Doesn't seem like he stayed silent at all since we met him.
Nod my head. I am.
Hurry up with the food.
I must tell you, I do not hold any ill will towards you for the way the Grey One talked of me back there. He merely gives me a hard time, especially now. He does not believe I am ready to lead.
Insight check.
Go
I
for
want
it.
to assist or make my own if I need to.
You can make your own.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, what are you even trying to determine?
I was trying to determine whether he was full of shit or not, that he was holding a grudge against Lear.
Okay, Doran.
He seems like a stand-up fellow.
It's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, these words are strange, especially since they're unprompted, but you can't really see anything in his demeanor that would lead you to think one way or the other. Rashidar, on the other hand, you sense a little bit of almost passive aggressiveness in his voice. Nothing hostile.
Passive aggressive.
However, you can sense that he might be saying these things because he's been taught to say them, even though he may not believe what he's saying in his heart.
Okay.
But he continues. Does not believe I'm ready to lead, and I must take his word as the law of this circle. I merely wanted you to know that while I am now next in line to lead this circle, I do hope that I can learn from your example.
It is a tough spot being under someone such as the Grey One. I, too, kind of know where you come from with that, setting underneath Dinesh. They can be...
Before you finish, he sort of looks around and says, well, perhaps we can speak more on that once we have gotten on our way. And that he picks up the pack of food that was laid upon the ground and throws it across his shoulder and begins walking away towards the entrance of the cave where you entered previously.
I look at... Is Rasher near me?
Yeah,
you all are kind of like in a group. You're following Finner around.
I'll let him kind of get ahead of us just a bit and whisper to Rashidu. He seems off. I would keep an eye on him.
Definitely a bit skittish, my friend.
Are you both trying to be kind of whispery with each other?
Yeah. And after I get done talking, I kind of shake my head a little bit.
Alright, I need both of you to make stealth checks.
Stealth check.
We need a whisper check.
21.
Well, to be fair, I did tell you guys that in this cave, like, even people whispering is kind of like, you can... So.
I'm saying we need a whisper skill.
So you probably didn't hear me.
Okay,
16.
knowledge of a past life, 16 now? Okay, noted, thank you. And so, by the time he gets about 10, or about, I'd say 20 feet in front of you guys, he kind of turns back and is like, what are you doing? Kind of gives you a look.
Kind of catch up with him.
Okay. Well, I must say, there's not much else that I need in order to journey out. Is there anything that you all can think of? I believe you're perhaps more experienced in matters such as these than I.
Looking at the food he brought, I kind of maybe a little more food, actually.
He looks down at he takes the sack from off his back and he kind of looks at it, and he's like, "Really? There's," and he counts the group again. There's merely 7 of us.
8, and I hold my gut out.
He's eating for 2.
And I mean, actually, there's merely 6 of us.
7.
Numbers.
Counting.
She's due any day.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Okay. Well, if you're sure, then I guess we can pack a little bit more in here. And he'll walk over to another set of druids. And you can see they're about 20 feet away. And it's kind of hard to tell in the flickering light of the torchlight, but you can see them kind of having like a small little conversation where it's going back and forth. And the two druids kind of like make a face like, really? and then they put some extra food in there.
Hey.
Hey.
He returns back. All right. Anything else before we venture on?
Have anyone here that maybe can supply us with potions or herbs or anything to help wounds of any such that might occur?
They could prepare some salves, but nothing
faster acting.
Nothing faster, no.
Some salves.
Yes, if we get into danger, we shall likely need something more than a salve to mend our wound.
Oh, so I've been looking for one for just trying to glance about, but do you know anybody here that has kind of supplies for, say, an herbalism kit? While we're just talking. It seems like a lot of the cities and towns don't really carry them too often. And I haven't really checked, but
I could take you to Silstein, our healer and herbalist.
Healer, in quotation marks.
oh, it'd just take a minute. If she'd have an extra one, I'd gladly purchase it off of her.
There we go.
Just above board, what are you looking for?
Just a herbalism kit.
Herbalism kit?
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
proficient in
see.
tools for that, and I like to start doing stuff with that. I need one.
Gotcha.
I need it.
Yep, herbalism kit. It says it costs 5 gold points, 3 pounds.
Hold on. For some reason.
Such as clippers, mortar, pestle, pouches, and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions.
Okay, so Finra takes you to this half-elven woman with short, messy, silver hair. And he says to her, Silstein, we are going on a journey into the forest, and we need some things to create some salves, maybe some herbs for healing, perhaps for antitoxin as well. And Silstein's capable of, she's able to sort of get some things together for you, like a mortar and pestle, some pouches have been roughly made from cloth, as well as a few different supplies that would allow you to essentially have everything that you would need for an herbalism kit. It's just a lot more tribal in a sense. And she just hands you everything and doesn't, ask for any compensation or anything like that. Just gives you everything that she is able to collect for you.
So can I add herbalism kit to it?
You can add an herbalism kit to your inventory.
Yeah, I'll just start putting it in my backpack, kind of trying to fit everything in there.
Make sure you have your backpack equipped.
Ooh.
That's a feature now.
Nice. Yeah, then I'll put my backpack back on. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay. You're very welcome. Fenrir turns to the rest of you, and anything else that you think we might be able to get before we leave?
I'm gonna look at some arrows.
Wherever you find Novus.
Yes.
I can use a
Do
couple
you need
of arrows.
Do you need any supplies for your arcane abilities? Anything needed? They might have some rudimentary
Really, the only
supplies.
thing I need supplies for is finding a familiar.
I doubt they will have what you need for that here. Do not believe they have much need for fancy scrolls and inks, sadly.
It's all it is charcoal, incense, and something else.
Oh, I thought it was magic paper.
Nope.
Or
That's
nice paper.
That's to put into your spellbook.
I also could use some supplies to create an alarm in case we get lost or are camped out. Don't want to hear the bad guys before they come and get us.
Okay.
I would need a tiny bell and a piece of silver wire.
So there's no cost requirement on those items, and
So
what that means is you can
arcane
actually
focus.
replace that with your arcane focus.
Okay, there is a cost requirement.
But if he's
familiar,
doing it as a ritual,
right?
Does it still work like that?
No.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
No. Okay.
The only thing that an arcane focus or a component pouch do not replace is if it specifically says it consumes the item after you cast the spell, or if there is a monetary value to the item.
Okay.
Right. And so you're good. I mean, from a role-playing perspective, you're more than allowed to, say that you're using those things, but you don't really have to keep track of them.
That's like the whole point of the component pouch is just a throwaway. Yeah, everything I need is in this thing. That you don't have to outright buy.
Cool.
Keep track of.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I believe we should be on our way as quickly as possible. The faster we get moving, the sooner we shall hopefully find the heart of this corruption.
It's heart to this corruption. What is that to you?
To
me, where do you see it? The defectors, the witch, the stone giants? What do you see?
The way I see this problem. So you must deal with those who have forsaken my circle. And in doing so, we hopefully will acquire the staff back. We should alleviate our problems.
Let's say this witch, she has the staff. How can we deal with this? I've never dealt with a witch or something evil like this. Is this common around here? Is this something you've run into before?
I have not. The Grey One spins many tales of his past and things that have happened to the circle, but compared to him, I am, in his own words, merely a child, and have not had the opportunity to have to deal with a problem like this.
Time comes experience. Maybe this will be that time. But we should start. We should make do with the light we have.
Yes, I agree. And so he moves forward, and the entrance has not been closed. It's still open, and you can see the falls in front of you falling down over the entrance as Finner approaches. He merely raises a hand, and as he does, the water begins to start flowing around the entrance. And you can see now the stone bridge still there, and he begins walking out onto it. And as you leave, he turns back and gives a nod to the druids still within the mountain. And you can see as they begin casting some form of spell that once again pushes closed the stone, encapsulating the druid camp once again, and the waterfall beginning to once again flow down over it as you all walk along the stone bridge towards the edge of the D. Limber River.
The D. Limber River.
Yeah, it's
pretty dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. The D. Limbia River. And as you exit the bridge, Finra turns back, and again, with a wave of a hand and a phrase spoken, the stone bridge sort of melts away into the riverbed. Can anyone speak Sylvan?
Nope.
Nope.
Highly doubt it.
I don't believe so.
Nope.
Right, so none of you can understand the phrase that he spoke. Turns to you all and he says, "Come, follow me. I've been tracking this corruption for many days, and believe I at least know where to start." He begins taking you to an area within the forest. You break the line of trees, and now you're surrounded by trees with the plains of and the river to your backs. And as you move in, he says, "Look around. You'll see it. And anyone who wants to can make a perception check at this point.
I will. I haven't rolled anything yet tonight. Too late.
Another 4.
Yeah, Dorian, at this point the sun's kind of in your eyes. And it's difficult to really see. Basically imagine these god rays coming down through the tree tops.
My
sort of
eyes
like
had
blinding
just
you a
gotten
bit.
used to that stupid cave, and now we're back out here. Right.
Right.
Curse your after outside.
Now Rashidir and Novus, as you look around, although you're not quite sure what it means, you do see strange holes in the surrounding trees. You see areas that seem to be disturbed, as if something's been thrashing about in the treetops. You see many, you see acorns and other berries and things smashed on the forest floor, despite the fact that it's not the season for those things to be falling from the trees naturally.
I noticed that, but do I get to see a couple acorns from the
Yeah,
ground?
you definitely sort of
I'll go ahead and
fixate.
I'll
You
point out
fixate
that.
specifically on the fact that you're seeing things, you're seeing parts of nature that are untimely, and it reveals to you that there's something strange going on here.
I point out the rest of what I saw to Lear. He's like, hey, look up in those trees.
When he told me that, I'm like gathering acorns into my pouch. Just trying to gather some up for later. Oh.
You make an investigation check.
Okay.
A lot of them are crushed.
Oh no.
Pocket acorns. Excellent.
God damn it. Investigation.
Oh,
oh shit.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, as you sort of like fumble around looking for an acorn that isn't completely smashed and might be usable in some way, you kind of like trip over a vine along the ground, and you end up kind of like knocking your knee.
Yeah, so I'm picking up stuff. Rasher
So
kept my
everyone
name.
kind
I
of
kept
at that
doing it.
point, everyone kind of like looks at you, wondering what in the world you're doing. So you sort of pick yourself back up and kind of give up on the idea of finding any.
Yeah, I just brushed myself off and.
You got it out of the way.
Do you want me to see if I can find you some, Lear? Since he looks upset.
Fenrir
No,
kind of turns back and says, having difficulties, Lear.
It's just part of the natural bounce, as you would understand.
Does Fenrir have smug anime girl face right now? With his hand held up to his mouth?
The back of his hand up to his face?
Sure. Kind of. Well, the question itself was kind of smug, right? So.
Yeah.
I can whisper to Lear, I can shoot him if you want me to.
No.
Not yet. Soon.
So you all can see the disturbances here. They only get worse as we move further in. And he'll begin walking away deeper into the forest. Says, "Come along, I shall show you." And so as we're walking happily through the forest here, how are you guys going to situate yourselves as far as a marching order?
Just like Fenrir, or staying close to him.
I'll be behind Lear.
I'm generally towards the
Make
front.
a joke that these guys are kind of Druish with their coin.
All right. So, Cliff's behind Lear. Dorian, where are you?
Think I'll pull up at the rear again.
Okay.
Be behind Lear.
Like next to Cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, and Rashidar?
I guess I'm behind all them, next to Dorian.
All right. Okay. Noted. And so, as you guys move deeper into the forest, it becomes clearer and clearer to all of you that this disturbance that Finner showed you earlier is becoming much more abundant and clear. You really don't have to look very hard to see these things that, Rashner and Novus were once talking about. And you keep going for a while until the sun begins to start setting. And around dusk, Finner stops the group and says, and this is as far as I've come. I've not gone any farther. So I must be honest, I do not know where to head next. So sort of where you are, you can see some centralized sort of disturbances. And yeah, I mean, whoever wants to can make a suggestion or take a look around to see what you might want to do.
I can try and locate tracks, but I don't have proficiency with survival.
I
don't
do.
need to roll and take a look around.
I'll just silently kind of like stroll around, keep my head on a swivel, but looking on the ground for any tracks of humanoid or otherwise. Just trying to
They're all
see if
looking
there's a
for tracks on the
pattern.
ground. I'm gonna be looking up into the trees.
Okay, Novus and Rashidar make perception checks. Lear, make a survival check.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay.
I am going to be absolute trash in combat tonight, guys.
So, Novus and Rashidar, as you sort of look around, you see mainly two sort of splits in the woods where it appears that this disturbance seems to continue on. Again, nothing crazy for you, Novus. However, Rashidar, what you notice is in the northeasternly direction. You see what appears to be a black substance leaking out of a tree near you.
How far away?
About 10 feet away from you.
Who's closest to me?
You've got like Doran close behind you. You've got Cliff and Novus in front of you.
And you said, are we heading in a northeasterly direction or north-ish?
You were heading roughly in a northern-ish direction. You kind of, lost that sense of direction as you went on. But given that the sun is still in the sky, you're able to tell that this is a northeasterly direction.
All right.
From your current position.
I'm going to reach out in front of me and grab both Novus and Cliff's shoulders. Try and get them to stop and then point in between them at the tree.
Is it dark? Can I even see what he's pointing at?
So it's dusk And so there's still light in the sky. You can still tell the direction of the sun, but it's the shadows of the forest have definitely begun to creep in, and so you suddenly, Novus and Cliff, each get a cold hand on your shoulder as someone kind of
It's
whispers
covered
at
in
you.
leather. Just more of that black gunk on that tree up ahead.
You sort of turn around surprisedly.
Squinting, trying to see what he's pointing at.
Yeah, make a perception. Make a Novus. Now that you have been made aware of this, you can see it, and that's enough with the the direction. You two both see sort of this black substance leaking out
After
of this tree.
Point it out to them, I'll try and get Lear's attention, I guess, since he's kind of further up, right?
Okay. And before that, though, Lear, your survival check reveals to you that in the sort of in, again, a northeastern direction from where you're currently standing, it's subtle, very subtle. It appears that these tracks are old, but there does appear to be tiny footprints in the ground.
Leading that way, humanoid.
You cannot tell if they're leading. The footprints themselves are of different shapes. Some of them are circular, some are ovular, some are actually like look closer to that of an animal print with like different points. But they're definitely irregular points. And because you don't really recognize what these tracks are, it's difficult to tell if they're leading towards the northeast or if they were coming towards or from the northeast.
I'll bend down, see these, and look up at the party, and seems like there's some old tracks.
And
tell which way it leads.
about that time, when you find them and look down and look back towards the party, Rashider's already addressing you.
Come in, Lear. There's more of that black gunk on that tree over there.
I found tracks over there, old but mismatched, but that could mean we're on the right trail with the druids. But I don't know if it's leading one way or the other. What have you found? I look up and
Now, you said it was coming out of the tree?
You'd have to get closer. You'd have to get closer to see in more detail.
All right, well, I will, after warning everyone, I guess,
right,
as quietly as I can, go in and try and investigate the tree closer if I need.
Okay, and Fenrir, seeing this, is going to follow close behind you as well.
I am going to point at him and tell him to stay. Don't move.
He sort of, his shoulders kind of move backward from the rest of his body, and he seems surprised at the command, but he nods his head and follows your direction.
All right.
And you can make a stealth check if you're trying to be a stealthy boy.
I most definitely am.
Jeez.
Rogues are so much fun.
And suddenly, Rashider creeps behind a tree, and in the shadows of the treetops coming down, blocking out any light, he disappears from all of your view as he moves and slinks through the forest towards the tree. And as you approach it, you can now easily tell that the black substance is very similar to the black ichor you've seen before. In addition, it seems to be leaking out of the tree like sap.
Okay. I'm going to not touch it.
Okay, are you investigating it further without touching it, or is that what you're trying to do?
If I can get close enough to see that it's coming out of the tree, I'm going to go back to the group.
Lick
Okay.
it.
And I'll just let you keep that same. Yeah, lick it. Pull a Laura
Yeah.
Bailey and just, or no, pull a Marisha and just lick it. No, don't do that.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I mean, he's undead.
That would
It's
be
fine.
would be interesting. Yeah, what happens? Well, roll initiative. No, just kidding.
Roll a new character sheet.
Roll a new
Mind
character.
roll initiative. Jeez, I want some
Make
coffee.
7 consecutive Constitution saving throws of increasing DC. Okay, so you slink back to the group, and all of a sudden, the rest of you see he pops out from behind a tree, and you all kind of like your hearts skip a beat.
I apparate next to Novus, basically.
Why?
And there you go. What do you say?
Now, that tree I pointed out earlier, it seems that the ichor is coming out of the tree itself.
It's infecting more than just the creatures. Even the freaking plant life.
I had to kind of give a look to Lear. Because I know he's fond of plant life and mushrooms.
See, not openly just angry face, but very determined.
Not just the fauna, but the flora too.
Yeah.
Is this how the mushroom people get introduced?
The sentient mushroom people?
That's a thing.
Yeah, I know. It's typically in the Underdark, right? Just above board. Our characters don't know this.
No, I'd like to. Well, I'd like to. I'd like this conversation to be happening in game.
Well,
Is that Toad's lore?
I would not know this stuff.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, I said the fauna flora in game.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was great. I liked
But
it.
Rashidir wouldn't know anything about that crap.
Or would he?
As far as you know.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is most concerning. You say it's coming from the tree itself.
Leaking out like sap.
Oh. Perhaps this is worse than what even I thought.
I wonder if it's flammable. It's
How-
just a lit torch.
How does
Did
the
we chop
tree
it down?
it's coming out look?
Yeah, what I imagine it looks pretty sickly.
Yeah,
Any
I mean,
leaves
taking
on
a
it?
closer look towards the top of the tree, you can see that most of the limbs of this tree in particular are barren.
Well,
Are there any other trees like that, or is it just this one?
well, I rolled a 20 something. I only saw that one apparently.
Make a perception check.
Oh,
There you
21.
go. That's not a 4. That's a nat 20.
You ruined it.
Very
I
good.
wasted it.
Wasted it on a perception check. Nice. So you look deeper into the forest, Doran, and you sort of use the direction that tree is from your person, sort of guide your gaze, and you pinpoint at least 2 or 3 other trees that look very similar.
Does it look? Is it sporadic, or does there seem to be like a method to the madness?
There's only 3 trees.
Make an make a, let's see, what would you make here? Maybe a
nature check to see if this is like naturally spreading, or is it being purposefully done?
yeah, I think nature would fit here.
I cannot assist in this.
11.
Okay. That's enough to kind of make it clear to you that this does not seem to be spreading from tree to tree.
Something is intent.
It looks looks almost like there's necessarily no method. It just seems to be a random spattering of trees. And the trees often are they're not that close together, and there are trees directly next to, adjacent to, the affected trees that are not affected.
There's more of them over that way, and I point in the direction.
Do you tell us the information that you can tell by what you rolled, other than just where they are?
Nope.
Okay. Rasher would like to see if there's a pattern.
I'm no authority on this.
Well, you can make a nature check as well now that you've seen the trees.
Nope.
And neither are you.
Like,
that is on brand with my character's
trees.
backstory.
Them's are trees, yeah.
Them's are trees.
Yeah, similar to what Doran discovered, Novus, you don't really see a pattern from what you're seeing.
So should we get the chopping or get the burning?
I vote we investigate a little more before we do either.
It doesn't look like they're spreading from the trees.
Really? How can you tell?
Call it a hunch.
I rolled a 2. All right.
I don't know. We have 2 druids. What are your opinions on it?
Lear, I will defer to you.
I think this is a test.
There must be there must be something though when he sort of moves closer to some of the trees, not approaching them directly, but kind of taking a look and seeing. Lear, I believe I may have found something. I wonder though if you've reached the same conclusion.
I have not come to a conclusion, so.
Well,
What
it's
are you thinking?
something about these trees that are affected. Are you going to humor Fenrir, Lear, or are you going to not play into his game?
Just waiting for what he has to say.
Haha, you can't see how dumb I am if I don't answer the question.
Unplugged. All the way
Hold on a
unplugged.
second. Looks like it's Cliff. Cliff, yeah, we're getting a little bit of feedback from your mic there, buddy. There we go.
My fucking computer's
never mind.
fans decided to go.
Well, it is. It might be cold up here in Ohio, but I'm sure it's not that cold down there in Texas. But whatever.
I think I've got too many Chrome tabs open.
No, that's definitely it.
Yeah, that's definitely it. It's using all the RAM.
Why is this roll still up here? Go away.
Fenrir waits for long enough for it to get a little awkward. He says,
I'm not so specialized in the life aspect of the cycle.
If it's not mushrooms, I don't care.
interesting.
So maybe you can teach me something.
And he points to one of the trees, and he says, look at this tree here that's affected. And then moves over and look at this one. Now compare it to the surrounding trees. It seems that only the eldest of the trees in this area have been affected. Now to me, that means that maybe someone's choosing them. Why would it only affect the older trees, the larger, older trees? But not the smaller.
Maybe the defectors might have plant these as traps per se. Infected these the strongest, biggest trees to
Traps.
die and leak black ichor.
Or this is their own version of your cycle.
I did not consider the possibility of a trap. You there, Rashidur, right? I apologize for my reaction earlier. Suppose that's why you told me to stay.
Yeah, I specialize in not being caught. Usually when I have an accomplice in any mission, they always got me in trouble.
Raped by the cops.
Yeah. Wow, that was a short D&D session. The hell?
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to click on you guys. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Well, then what shall we do?
Well, we got options. Cut it down or burn it, as Nova suggested. Move on and report it to the rest of your druid's circle, right?
But how do we know that it does not seem as though it's spreading? If it is a trap, as Lear points out, should we touch them at all?
No, don't touch. Bad touch.
Well, I mean, should we leave them? What if a creature wants to try and make a home in one of these trees and it gets consumed by the ichor?
I don't know. Druids can do some druid stuff. Can you guys make it to where animals won't approach these trees?
I have no such ability. Do you, Lear?
Nope. Not right now.
If only we had a wildfire druid, we could fix this right up.
I could certainly cover the tree with the land in order to keep any animals that would be at its base away, but as far as, say, a bird or an owl keeping roost there, I do not have that ability.
What if we just do a small